Hello, everyone. Welcome to RimWorld. I don't know what was going on. I've never had that problem before where I press start stream on OBS and YouTube doesn't get any signal from it. That's a new one. But it's working now. It was a case of turn it off and turn it on again. Funnily enough, the wonderful, amazing way to fix things is to just turn it off and turn it on again. Sadly, Carly is not able to join me this evening. It is just me playing this wacky game while we're going to try and keep everyone alive. Chem fuel is a really big concern. Well, not a big concern for us. We need more chem fuel constantly. It's just fuel is a big problem, so we're going to start trying to do a little bit more with that. Maybe try and do some of the drilling and whatnot, because this thing here is useless. Pretty much 75 in like a week is useless to me, pretty much. I mean, it makes about 3 mortar shells, if that, which is not going to stop much. We have got these fields growing, some of the chem root. So yeah, the plan today is going to be maybe expand the base, possibly. I mean, it's a brave, cool. But we might expand up here somehow. I'm not quite sure. If we build a wall, I'm thinking we build a wall up to there. Build a wall sort of across, and then maybe across from here and up. And we can kind of box ourselves in a little bit. It would be an idea. The only downside is the bugs have landed in this bit about 3 times now, and I'm worried if I build a base that encompasses this bit, we're just going to have bugs landing in our base, which is bad. Actually, it would definitely encompass down here as well, actually, because geothermal power is a useful thing to have. Yeah, we will see. We will see how things end up going. Dogs have no uncles. He's busy planting some flowers for us. Why not? Rickert is building the wonderful sculptures. We have drugs to be made. I mean, growing. I mean, to be made as well. They're actually very nearly completely grown. Ethan, we're going to have Ethan to shout at if there's any chance of drugs being consumed. But Dogs have no uncles is planting some strawberry bushes, I think. Yeah, the strawberry bush is planted. And then we will be good to go. Well, I say good to go. Mostly good to go. Let's build another barrel to store some insect meat in, because I've still got too much of that crap. Welcome, everyone. Just joining, just tuning in to this stream. Noodlebrain asking the important question, is there a way of bug-proofing your base? Not really. Well, not really. I think there is a very complicated way to build, to stop infestations. Now, I was having a look beforehand. I haven't had time to get it working today, but there is a mod that can basically turn off the infestation event, which I might actually get, so that I can kind of use this area, because it's kind of annoyingly dumb, the infestation. Like, I don't mind the raids, the sieges, and all of that. That's fun. The infestation one's a pain in the ass, because it means, well, you can't build mountain bases. You can't dig into hills like here, for example. It's really, to me, it's really annoying. I might get that next time, but I haven't got it at the moment. I think infestation events can still happen here. Now one has happened. Rickert's X has turned up. It's one of the colonists just wandering through. Sure. Go for it. So yeah, that might be something that I look at doing, just to turn that event off. The rest of it, I don't care about. The rest of it, is all fair. But yeah, the infestation event's annoying. We shall see. I will say, Captain Kurt, thank you very much for the donation. Captain Kurt was so keen. They donated before the stream started, saying, last time I was a colonist, I was a naked prostitute cannibal. One can only hope. You have some high expectations right there. Well, thank you very much, Captain Kurt, for the donation. We will try. Who knows what we're going to get in terms of colonists, characters. We will see. We've had no luck. We're getting characters sometimes, lots of luck. We don't tend to have very many raids going on at the moment. We've had a lot more mech and bug attacks than I've ever seen in a playthrough before. I should probably get something to deal with the mechs. Some sort of EMP cannon is what I'm thinking. It is expensive to build, but it might be the way to go. Our base is slightly heavier defended than it was before. We are currently not running flame turrets. I very much want to, but I'm out of chem fuel. But the hope is we will get this situation under control, so I can have my flame turrets back down here again, because it's fun setting fire to it. I've got a little hole in my wall down here. We're going to fix the wall up, aren't we? Christ. Yeah. Fix that bit of wall up. We can't have bugs sneaking through there, or anything sneak. The reason why we have this bit of wall is to force stuff to go the long way around, so that the mortar has more time to hit them, and so the mortars, they're less likely to run along the wall. We're less likely to mortar our own wall, but we did last time. Let's not think too hard about it. Okay. But where are you off to? Are you? Oh, you're going to harvest the cotton plant. Fantastic. We need that for making clothes and stuff. It's always useful. And we need it for making sofas and beds and all the. Actually, we could probably do with building a better rec room, to be honest. I was going to build one up here. Might do at some point. We will see. Yeah. Who knows? But yes, Captain Kirk, we may well get some. We may well get some more characters today. I genuinely don't know what we're gonna see happen. Drake, thank you very much for the donation. So my break from GTA 5. Well, not mine. I won't be practicing race driving skills on it. But for now, I have some new games to do. Assassin's Creed Valhalla for one thing, and then WoW, World of Warcraft Dragonflight next week. Also, there will be limericks and haikus as usual for streams. Thank you very much for the donation. Always look forward to the limericks and haikus. I have played Valhalla. I enjoyed that. It was a good game. I got a decent way in, and then got. When did I get to? I think I got to the bit where I actually was in Valhalla, and I got frustrated at one bit, got distracted. I just never gone back to it. It's one of the things I've found. Oh, for God's sake! What dogs attacked a turtle? Aaron, is that you? No, it's Climber. Climber, why have you attacked a turtle? There's plenty of food around you, Plank. Oh, you busted your nose. I can get you a bionic nose, but yeah. One of the things I found myself with playing games, because I play a lot of games. It is my job at the end of the day. So I spend a lot of time gaming. I spend a lot of time editing videos and looking at games, etc. One of the things that I've found is I don't always have as much time for just generally playing games. And if for whatever reason, and it can be, I say through no fault of a game's own or whatever, but for whatever reason, if a game loses my attention or something happens and I lose interest for it, even for a second, it's done. Like it's a lot of times, all it takes is just that one thing, and once it's gone, that's it. And then I'll have to go, work on something else, and by the time I'm done, it's just it's. And that was the problem. Is that once Valhalla kind of lost my attention, something else came along, and I never ended up going back to it. But it is a great game. There's no don't get me wrong. I know it sounds like it is a very, very good game. It just didn't quite. I didn't quite keep my attention by the end of it, but that is the way it goes. It was a new weird darting bot, but don't worry, darting bot is gone. Which you have to bloody sort out a mound of insect meat we have that is disgusting. Right, sort out that crap. I don't know if we really needed 2 barrels for it, but there we go. A caravan. Oh, and Longbow's aunt has turned up. The foot soldier for the... Sure, okay, Longbow's aunt has turned up. Longbow is no longer in the hospital, at least. Longbow has the pain stopper, so feels no pain at all. That's going to bite us in the ass at some point, however. For the moment, it's fine. For the moment, there's no problems at all. Yeah. Ricker is busy with the sculptures. All is fairly good. Luke's doing a bit of research. Ethan is making us some ammo. We'll see what these traders want to buy, what they sell. The drugs are here. Happy days. I mean, happy days because we're going to make a load of money. That's all I care about. We are going to make a crap ton of money and try and keep Ethan away from the drugs. Tony, do you make... Tony? You are. Tony can make yayo. It's not just dogs have no uncles. Tony. Good work. Good work. Oh yeah, of course, because intellectual is high. Crafting's not bad either. Ah, that is what we like. That is what we like. Good work, Tony. You can also make the drugs and make us a lot of money. Well, hopefully. On Dilly Pokey? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that one correctly. I'm going to guess no, but thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I love RimWorld streams. I never get to watch live because I'm at work, but you can bet that I watch every RimWorld VOD, front to back. Had to make it a point to come show my support. Can my name be added to the list to become a pet or person today? It can indeed. Thank you very much for the donation. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. I mean, this is one of my favourite streams to do. I appreciate my channel that is all about racing. You know, this is not normally what people come to my channel for, and that's fair enough. But I always enjoy my time playing this game. It's so much fun. It is honestly up there with one of my favourite games of all time, I think, with just the stuff that can go on, and with the mod support and everything. It's just such a good game. So I'm glad folks are enjoying this, and thank you very much for the support. Yes, we will try and get names where we can. This is a new sculpture. I've not seen this one before. So we always have to read the sculptures that have wacky descriptions. Rickert creates them. This work depicts an advancing wave of flames. Well, that's two advancings towards a campsite. Well done. Even worse grammar than me. All animal life has left the area. This image refers to Gliska's town being menaced by a deadly firestorm. Well, that was going in Gliska's bedroom. So I'll sell sculptures that are of nothing relevant to the colony. On this sculpture is a depiction of a solitary planetologist near a town. The scene takes place on the outskirts of a township. Again, you've done a double town. The work is infused with the idea of thirst. I don't think, you know what, we can sell the glitch art thirst town thing. That's a boom rat giving birth. We might keep the boom rat giving birth and put that in a prison cell, because that sounds horrific. What are you? Illustration of 7 gourds. You know what, we can sell the gourds. And the poor sculpture, because it's basically a good amount of money. This piece bears a portrayal of a lemur covered... Oh, it's the... it's the viscera-covered lemur. Oh, poor lemur. You know what? That could also be used to torture prisoners. You know what? We'll sell that. I'll make some money from that. It's not a huge amount, but I say that actually. 700 silver, nothing to be sniffed at. I can buy a high-end weapon along the way, pretty much. Sweet. Now, where was Gliska's sculpture? Which one was it? That was the boom rat disgusting. Art 4, most incredibly creative name. Where is Gliska's room? Gliska doesn't have a sculpture yet, so Gliska can have the town getting burnt. We'll say Gliska was trying to save the town, alright? We'll make it a feel-good sculpture, why not? Guy Incognito, I will alert you. Thank you very much for the donation, saying, yay, RimWorld! I'm actually really happy for Longbow and Vanessa. Of course, after like 2 very, very long, upstanding members of our colony have been here since Longbow from the very beginning. Vanessa was our first colonist. Finally got together in the last episode. Yes, if you haven't seen this game before, the colonists can have relationships. Cake and Zav are married. It is a wonderfly interesting, wacky time. We're making some flak jackets, of course. Yeah, things are always interesting on here, and there can be all sorts of wacky adventures. There can be divorces, there can be... I don't know, I think you could even have polyamorous relationships going on, if I remember correctly. You can have everything. You can have a whole full-on drama if you so wish. These lot here are all like medieval. I mean, they're quite heavily armed, except for the fact that if they tried to attack us, they would be eviscerated by the turrets. They'd just run at that, and yeah, they'd be gone. I like the look of these kind of factions. They're really cool, but they're not going to hold up against what we have. A sculpture, Rickert. What is your latest work of art? What is this one? The title is P. This work represents Tony recruiting Rhino. with obvious goodwill. Rhino looks relieved. This work has a pop art feeling and a rectangular structure. This image tells the story of the recruitment of Rhino, who ended up becoming Rickard. So I guess that one, it was Tony doing the recruiting. So Tony gets that sculpture, whichever bedroom Tony ended up in. Tony has the donkey. You can go. I can go over there. Noodlebrad asking, yes, you can indeed have. You can have homosexual colonists. You can have any sort of. I say any sort of orientation. Yeah, you can have gay. You can have bisexual. You can have. What is it, asexual? There we go. That's the one. I don't think there's any more than that from what I remember. I could be wrong though. So yeah, and there's all sorts of things that can go on, and that's not even really a particularly main aspect of this game. Again, if you haven't seen this, there's a whole host of things. The health tab on the characters is scary. Gliska's not had a great time. They've got some scars. Ethan's got most of the colonists by this point have some scars one way or another. Zav has a prosthetic leg. You can blame Vanessa for that. Kind of punched off Zav's leg. Longbow is high on coffee and can never feel pain. Vanessa's fine. Luke's got a little scar, nothing too bad. Blanco's got, most people, you could probably do getting rid of the frostbite scar, that's quite nasty. Most people have some scars one way or another. Dogs have no uncles, has lost some fingers along the way. That's because they keep getting into fights. But we'll worry about that, I'm sure, at some point, because they like to get into fights. Who knows? We will see what happens. Oh, the beacon's broken in that run. I should probably. So one of the things I want to do is I want to get. Oh, I thought I didn't have advanced components. What do we use them for? Do we use them to build that? Unsuspend that. I think we need. Actually, maybe we do need to have it suspended until. Make dogs have no uncles. Actually, no, dogs have no uncles. You can work on the components because Tony can make the drugs. So that's fine. You don't just have to make drugs anymore. You can do more than just make the drugs. Dogs. You can actually make the very important and very expensive advanced components. The harvest from the hydroponic stuff is coming in nicely. Everything is good. Vanessa, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hi Alex, my boyfriend's name is Tony, that's why I asked you to name one Tony. Oh crap, don't tell him about Longbow. Longbow, hide! I sense a fight's coming. He's just said, here's here for you, buddy, and can we have a pay rise, please? Well, maybe. If you make lots of drugs and we sell lots, then maybe we can give... Well, actually, then we'll have to give everyone a pay rise. Why is there an alpaca in my free... What dog did that? Flingo! For God's sake, oh Christ. Flingo bit the head off an alpaca. You know what? I mean, it's quite... Alpacas are not small animals. These bloody... Like, the German Shepherds are great, but God damn it. I don't know if I have a habit of causing havoc. Is that Flingo? Of course it's Flingo. You got battered a bit by an alpaca. Bloody German Shepherds. Oh, God damn it. The German Shepherds are going to get themselves into trouble. They're going to get us into trouble at some point. Oh, wow, we're running out of coffee. I mean, I think we have recently had a bit of a coffee harvest, so that's something, but yeah, we do actually need to... We need to keep up our coffee supply. Like, it's actually quite an important part, as a lot of our colonists... are a bit addicted to caffeine. It's kind of needed. Trade caravans heading off. Well, that's fair enough. We made some money from them. That's what's important. Cakes in the mining pit. It's not the most fun place, but it is an important job. Actually, one thing I do really need to do, something that I should have enough to be able to do now, sterile tile. We need to improve our hospital. That is a very good way to go. Danger Man, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, guess who doesn't have COVID anymore? Not me. And it's getting on my bloody nerves. Oh, no. Yeah, Danger Man has been suffering with COVID for the last few days. It sucks. I hope you feel better soon. I hope that it's, yeah, not fun. You seem to have got it worse. Well, it got worse than some of us have had it. Yeah, it sucks, basically. So I hope you are feeling better soon. Do you know what, Danger Man? We shall go find. We'll go find the Danger Man donkey. There we go. The donkey is having a good time. It's carrying around psychite leaves. Don't eat those. I mean, it would probably help with COVID. You'd be as high as a kite, and you wouldn't feel any of the effects. So there we go. Luke's carrying silver around. It's okay. What? 68 drugs, Ethan. I'm keeping a bloody eye on you. In fact, Ethan went and immediately put on the armor. You do know, Ethan, the armor wasn't really for you. I'm just going to put it out there, Ethan. Of all the things, of all the people to wear the armor, you're not. I guess you weren't making it, so that's probably fair. The armor is more for people like Vanessa and Dogs and Luke, actually, for that matter. People who are going to be. Ethan does fight. Mostly just fills the air with bullets in the vague hope that something gets hit. So, yeah, not the most effective soldier, but if they do hit, they've got the QBB, fairly effective assault rifle. This one. By now we have got half decent weaponry, even for the not as good soldiers. It's probably useful because Ethan's going to flail about with a lot of bullets, so it may be a good idea to have a little bit of protection, because, you know, longbow will normally one-shot stuff. Normally. Or just do terribly. That's also the other possibility. We got all the coffee harvested from there. Good work. We should be getting some coffee being made soon. Have we already turned everything we had into coffee straight away? I feel like that was a crappy harvest. Oh no, they've got loads of coffee beans in there. That will be a job for tomorrow. We might suspend that. We might focus that one there on making coffee. Coffee is important. Crap, don't let Carly hear me say that. It is important to the colony because we make a lot of money from it. I think coffee is almost our main export. Like, the drugs make a big chunk of money in one go, but they're kind of a bit hit and miss on the money front. The coffee is a much more consistent money maker. Really, I could grow coffee in here, psychite in here. I might move to that at some point. Ricka, you're supposed to be building sculptures. What are you doing? I didn't know you did plants, worked with plants, but sure. Okay, do your thing. That's fine. I mean, sewing. Actually, but I know why. Wait, do we still have any? Oh, we have enough jade to make a few more. We'll keep making sculptures. Sculptures are important. God damn it. We all know this. Striker, you're asking how your character's doing. The Striker character, you're doing good. You are cleaning some dirt currently. I believe Striker is mostly on cleaning duty, but actually, Striker, you're pretty good at the odd intellectual stuff. I'm surprised with I say poor Striker. No, Striker's on research, and if there's no research on cleaning, I'm surprised you're not researching when there was research. But I don't know. We do need someone to clean the base, but yeah, your character is doing good. You have the foul that's actually pretty bloody damaging, from what I remember. Not a bad shot. Yeah, who's had the foul? Yeah, that's a very powerful. That's a very powerful weapon. That you've got. We have a lot of half decent guns now. So there we go. Yeah, as Blanco says, on my column outside to sell. Yayo for money ended up making all my money simply selling corn and potatoes. Yeah, like selling Yayo, it is effective at making money, but there are other ways, and honestly, the coffee is just more efficient sometimes than making the drugs. We can make sculptures out of things more than jade. The jade sculptures are just high quality. I'm choosing to do it because there's no other use for it other than to sell it. We've just realised how much random meat we have. Boomalope, we have pork, we have ibex, we have alpaca, we have a bit of wag, we have some kangaroo, we have a lot of horse meat. I don't even want to know. Apparently Tesco wanted us to make some burgers for them. When did we... Oh, I think the dogs have hunted them. Knowing the dogs, that's about right, really. Kyle is off there making some food. Oh, we need somebody else on cooking to make us coffee. Who else is good at cooking? Gliska, we might put your priorities up on cooking. Actually, Lombo. No, Luke is very good at cooking. What is that? They're all doing construction in there. Zav, what are you up to? Zav's up to harvesting. You know what? Zav, I might put you priority cooking. Hopefully your priority will be make us some bloody coffee. Fingers, there we go. Okay. So we'll get a little bit more of that. Hopefully we can get up to sort of 2... Actually, we kind of want to get about 400 coffee. That would be good. That's the plan, at least. Right, we're up to 100 of the yayo. Ethan's going to nick some of it at some point. But I'm hoping that he'll just drink. Normally, Ethan just drinks coffee, and that kind of calms the chemical fascination and stops him from going for the yayo. If things go terribly wrong, we can block the door off. The guinea pigs might end up getting in there from time to time. It does happen. We do occasionally... Well, we've had 2 guinea pigs OD. But what can you do? What can you do sometimes? Yeah, we've only had Ethan go for the yayo once, and immediately got addicted to it, and then we had to deal with constant mental breaks. But you know, we've been through it. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Dogs Have No Uncles has just made some more. That's fine. The hospital has been pretty nicely renovated. It's a bit of a faff doing that. Taking a while getting this flooring done. Just keep an eye on the drug shed. At the moment, it's mostly just Dogs Have No Uncles is going in there to drop off sort of freshly made stuff. Another day passes, and things have gone relatively smoothly. So there are going to be all sorts of random events that go on, and some of them are going to be good. If you haven't seen this game before, some of them are going to be good, some of them are going to be bad. We could well get attacked by bandits and mechs and bugs. The game just loves to send bugs after us on this playthrough, as you can see by what's left of them over here. Hoping we're not... Oh, the pumpkins are going to be ready soon. Fantastic. Food for everyone, pretty much. I mean, it's a good problem to have. We're going to build another barrel to store the pumpkins in. I should have built this way more organised, but never mind. It's fine. There's nothing wrong here. Zav, what are you doing awake at the moment? Just going to cook some food. Why are you up at 2 a.m.? Zav, you're not a night owl, I don't think. Definitely not on the night shift lift. Dogs Have No Uncles and Striker, they're on the night shift. That's their job. I don't know why Zav is awake, but sure. I guess. I think Rickart's on the night shift as well, from what I remember. Maybe. Slept in the heat. Is it hot in some of these rooms? 21 degrees. That should be fine. It should be nice. It should be pleasant. I don't know what you're complaining about. I think all these rooms are aircon. I mean, it is summer now, so we might have to deal with some heat waves. Dogs are eating. You know, dogs, there's literally stacks of meat you could eat rather than meals. You do know that, right? You silly animals. Bloody hell. That's just not very helpful. That is not very helpful at all. Why are they chuck that down there? What are they even trying to build? So maybe someone tried to build some... We're out of ammo. I don't know why. Okay, Ethan, just go back to making armor. Has anybody else got armor? Gliska's got armor. Great. So the characters that aren't... I mean, Gliska's not bad at melee, but we don't really have any melee weapons. Yeah, I mean, I guess Gliska having armor is not the worst idea. We'll keep making it at some point. I feel mean taking it away from characters, but Oh, wow, we have a mortar full of ammo, and that one's half full. It's better than we have been for the inevitable. All right, a wonderful, wonderful audience. Place your bets. What's going to attack us first? Is it going to be mechs? Is it going to be bugs? Is it going to be humans? I know what my money's on, but let's see what chat thinks. I'm not sure how, without very expensive turrets, we're going to be any better against mechs. The flame... Or it's going to be poodles. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, of course we can. We can have the horde of animals as well. That can occur. We have had those. They're actually one of the scariest, because the amount of mad animals that could attack us in one go is ridiculous now. Because we're quite a wealthy colony, we could have an awful lot. And this is not great at dealing with that. This is a bit weak at dealing with the hordes. Which would be a problem. The flamethrower turrets were good for dealing with that amount of ammo for building those, which is a massive problem. So... yeah. I mean, to do... I would say a swarm of tortoises would be amazing. I have seen that. I don't know whether I've ever seen it in a stream game. I have absolutely seen a turtle swarm. It's not fun. They're surprisingly resilient, you know. They are surprisingly good at not being killed by bullets. Yeah. I hope we don't have to deal with it, but it is very, very possible. So... as far as the animal zones, Blanca said about the pet frame. So the German Shepherds, all the animals that can haul and rescue characters are not restricted to an area. Now they get restricted if an event's going on, so they don't run into the kill box. However, when they are restricted, the restricted area does not allow them in the kill box because we don't want stray bullets ending up injuring our animals. However, we are wanting our animals to be able to run out and grab stuff, if at all possible. Like, if a person goes down, we want them to be able to go rescue them. But it's also for, like, hauling stuff when we want stuff, carried back to base. For example, I do want a lot of the slate, if we can get that. That would be helpful, because we can start making slate blocks again, pretty much. Because we are running out of that. Hopefully someone will get on that. Dogs Have No Uncles is making components. Rickart's making a sculpture. I mean, we all try our best to... sometimes I just forget to restrict animals, because I have terrible memory. Oh, what's this? A new sculpture. Zav's Lullaby. This works. So, Zav... Okay, I'm already confused as to how this is going to go, but let's go. This work shows Zav attacking Dogs Have No Uncles, while Dogs Have No Uncle punches her. But I mean, that's a fight. Dogs Have No Uncle has no emotion or expression. There is I don't even know what that is. Shida off to one side. The image is somehow expressing both community and hostility. I mean, that is Zav and Dog. Yeah, that is that pairing altogether. Zav and Dogs Have No Uncles having a fight is a very regular occurrence here. Now, who has... Does Zav have a sculpture in their room? Zav does not have a sculpture in their room. Zav gets a sculpture! Oh, is it like the porcupine animal thing? That it's essentially like a big porcupine kind of thing. Is that the one I'm thinking it is? Possibly. Ethan, am I going to have to shout at you? Have you been in the drugs again? I don't think you have. I think you've been good. You ate without a table, so that makes you unhappy. But on the whole, you have been fairly good. Right, so Dogs Have Alcohol is making some bricks. That's good. We are out of drugs, so we'll just try and sell the 100 and... Okay, we're not going to be making any more for a while. So we will block that door. Hopefully, I don't think the characters will go through there now. That's the hope. Most people have now got to say, a lot of people have got sculptures in their room. Does it make them happy about their room? Very impressive bedroom. Fantastic. Very comfortable. Got some very high expectations. You were insulted. You were rebuffed by Murphy. Oh, Tony. You like Murphy. Murphy quite likes you. What happened with it? When you were insulted and who by? I have no idea. Well, there. So, actually, how many people has Murphy had to rebuff so far? Murphy subtly scorned Longbow's honesty. Well, how is honesty a bad thing? There we go. Dogs have no uncle. Subtly shamed Murphy's father's emotional stability. Wonderful. 10 out of 10. We are already on the relative insulting. Well, not full-on insults, but just being rude. It's the usual. It's the usual. If there are insults to be throwing around, it's about someone's relative and normally comparing them to an animal. Dogs just likes to pick fights, pretty much. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes here. It's terrible, really. But here we have it. Rika is carrying the slate around to the dumpster. We have, which is actually, I mean, it's helpful. You can store it there because it's quicker for dogs have no uncles to grab the stuff and go and make some more. It's not the most exciting job, but we do need, we've got loads of slate now. We do need some slate. We do need some marble and all of that. All of that good stuff, because I did see someone say, yeah, we should probably beef up our defences. It's never a bad idea to have stronger walls. You never know when someone's going to fire a rocket at you. In this game, genuinely a concern. Random rockets, very big concern. We'll have an extra layer over here. Yeah, you could blow up this wall in one hit if you hit it in the centre, but it would actually be a bit difficult, to be honest. The other thing that we were going to do is we were going to build a little room down here. I don't know how this is going to work, because I've never really done this before. But we're going to build a room down here to start potentially figuring out how to drill for chem fuel, because it is important. Oh, is there a new statue? Is a new statue being completed? No. Forix? No. I don't know what this is supposed to be. This work bears representation of hundreds of Fletchers and explorers eating peppers together. Well, that's a boring sculpture. Where is the horrific boom rat babies? Let's go put the boom rat baby sculpture into a prison cell. It's the luxury prison cell with just a mildly... See, I always feel like that... Like this... So if you haven't seen this, I'll go through this. On this piece is a depiction of a boom rat collapsed in a chair with her newborn boom rat, who is bloody and crying. Dozens of fortune tellers gaze upon the scene. This depiction refers to the boom rat giving birth to the boom rat. I get the feeling, and I know what a boom rat is. Where are the little buggers? These things. However, to me, that sculpture... I've now forgotten the name of the damn thing. On Total War Warhammer 3, or I don't know, it might be in 2, the Skaven have a... Oh God, what is it called? There's a massive monster unit the Skaven have that is like a rat monstrosity kind of thing. I can't remember what it's called, but I just that sculpture just reminds me of that creature, whatever the hell the damn thing's called, and... Yeah, that's definitely what you need in a prison cell to convince people to join. Absolutely the way to go. Absolutely perfect. What do we need next? Do we need any of... I don't know if we need these. We could learn recon armor. I mean, I feel like maybe if we research all the bits that we're going to need for the ship, get this done. Might as well. No, it's not rat ogres. It's the rat ogres are kind of like just a general monstrous infantry. There's an even bigger one. It's like abomination or something. I can't remember what it's called. God, I haven't played Skaven for a very long time, so I don't remember. But I think it might just be an abomination. Might just be the name of it. Yeah, that's. I don't know why that. Just this description of that is basically just reminds me of that creature. You guys are gonna dig yourself into the bloody bit here, and hopefully someone's gonna figure out how to knock the wall down to build a door. I have had characters trap themselves in places before. Longbow. Oh, for God's sake. Luke. Oh, well, Vanessa was about to go do it, but could somebody go and make a door so Gliska and Longbow can get out before they kill each other, and Longbow would happily eat Gliska. Hell Pit Abomination. I think that is the one. Yes. I think that's the one. Yeah, the Hell Pit Abomination. If you've never played Warhammer, the name pretty much suggests exactly what it is. It's just a horrible collection of mutated rats in a big glob. I can't think of a better way to describe it, but that's basically it. It's not very nice, funnily enough. So, there's that. Alright, let's build steel tile in here. So this is going to be our control room, hopefully, for the drilling of the oil. Ethan, please tell me we haven't been having any drugs. Oh, Kyle has got armor. Kyle, the one who doesn't have a gun. Why is it the most... I'm not going to say the most useful characters because they all have their uses, but why is it that none of the soldiers are picking up... Is that any good, the mass? Actually, that can hit quite hard. Kyle! Get the mass. Actually, Vanessa has picked up some armor. Vanessa very much is useful. That'll be fine. Yeah, we'll get there at the end. I mean, we want to try and get some form of armor for everyone, if we can. It is very helpful. Oh, I forgot to tell them not to roof that. We don't actually... no, wait. Remove roofing. We don't want roof down there. Just because I think it's going to trap heat. Not that it's likely to be... get too hot in there, but we'll do that. Who's unhappy? Kyle's a little bit unhappy. That's kind of normal. Oh, you got insulted. Who insulted? I don't know. Vanessa spoke badly of Kyle's way of thinking. Kyle sniggered at Vanessa's father's kindness. I mean, they just don't like each other. Yeah, Vanessa and Kyle really don't like each other. Kyle, I'm just gonna give you a warning. Don't piss off Vanessa. She might punch off your leg. Just a warning. Vanessa's not the one you want to piss off. Vanessa and Zav are the ones you don't mess with, pretty much. But yeah, Carly's not here, and we're already on the chicken nugget discussion. To be fair, I had chicken nuggets today, so Wednesday is my evening for takeaway. Basically, because I'm late. Let's say not because I'm lazy. I've had a bloody busy day today, but because. With streaming and everything, I don't necessarily always have the most time on a Wednesday, which means it's quite nice to be a bit lazy and just have a takeaway. So it is, generally speaking, a Wednesday when I'm going to have a takeaway. So I had nuggets and a burger today. It was very, very nice. So I am very full with terrible food. We are going to need this to store corn, I think. Because I think the harvest is about to come in. I don't know why it loves putting bloody herbal medicine in my bloody freezer. This is the place we really don't need the herbal medicines. We can get some more barrels in here. We're getting ready for corn harvest. We're getting ready for the pumpkin harvest as well. I think that was what that barrel was originally going to be. That is a new one. No, sorry, that was one that was going to get some corn in it. We will hopefully get those built. I mean, this is not the perfect storage solution, if I'm honest. I mean, it's good. We do have this is storing so much more than this freezer should actually hold. Is that a new sculpture? No, that was the generic Fletchers and peppers going on. It's a weird sculpture. Such a weird sculpture. Are we out of jade? Oh, we might be out of jade. We might have to change this bill to no longer use jade. We might have to use steel. We've got 8,000 steel. I think we're good to make some sculptures out of it. So that's fine. Ah, Lado is here. Lado has chicken nuggets and had a big tasty with bacon is good. There is no doubt about that. Although I didn't go to McDonald's. It's easy cheesy is the best takeaway around where I live, and they do the best chicken nuggets you'll ever have. And the burger I had was a beef and chicken burger. So it was one like beef patty and one chicken thing. Really nice, really nice. And of course, gotta have a milkshake. Chocolate orange milkshake is the way to go. Best milkshake. It's a wonderful milkshake. How are we at with coffee? 260 coffees. That's good. Murphy is busy. Murphy, you picked up some armor as well. That's fine. You want to run at people with an axe, so go for it. We will let Murphy run at people with an axe. What could go wrong with any of that? Other than probably everything, if I'm honest. Ethan is going to go make some more slate blocks. Oh, here comes the fire. We haven't got the flame turrets working yet, but we are going to potentially have a base set on fire by this. Oh, beans. I mean, the largely broken, largely wooden base could be destroyed by fire if it ever... although I say that, we had Kyle's bedroom hit by an incendiary shell and we got the fire out faster than it could do. It didn't even burn down a single thing, so I'm not going to be too worried about it yet. I say that. I am acutely aware of how powerful the curse of the commentator could be in this. So yeah, I shouldn't say too much. However, I do think we'll be alright. Was this the last one we wanted? That's the last one we wanted. Clear all that and have this for pumpkins. I'll have to build a new freezer somewhere down the bottom here. Oh, did I send it to silver? Oh, I did send it to silver. I set the wrong one. Whoopsie. Let's turn that off. Well, one's already started. Don't waste money on a bloody sculpture. That was stupid. Someone's going to get a very fancy sculpture. Woolala, chicken nuggets. Thank you for the donation. There wasn't a message. However, of course, the chicken. As soon as the chicken nuggets are mentioned, it all very quickly descends into madness. But thank you very much. Now all we need to get is an animal that I can call chicken nuggets. I mean, you can get chickens in this game. You can breed chickens if you want. I don't think you can make chicken nugget, but maybe. You never know. Longbow's making some coffee for us all. Good work, Longbow. We do need that coffee. Coffee is important to our colony's survival. Mostly to stop Ethan getting in the drugs. Mostly to keep Ethan out. It keeps everyone happy, though. Everyone likes coffee. The rain has come and put any of the fire out, which is great. Have we finished our new room? We have. Fantastic. So... which can have a bit fancier floor than perhaps normal. Now, I don't know what we need to do for this, but we're going to get a resource console in here. We're going to get some power lines. Come over, and then we will get some lighting. One over there, one over there. That might not quite reach. Then we will get some heating and cooling because temperature goes a bit crazy in this colony. And oh, the air conditioning unit will be fantastic. Chris said chicken nuggets are now sentient and consent. They are being mentioned here. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. If you say it like 3 times, they turn up. I was like, Lombo's idea, get some chickens named Nugget 1 and Nugget 2. Oh, if we can ever get chickens, we are definitely having Nugget 1 and Nugget 2. And then, yeah, we'll just keep going with the naming theme, basically. That's fine. I like that idea. What's our power situation like at the moment? Pretty good. We should be fine for power, really, for the moment, because we've got an advanced geothermal station over here. This generates huge chunks of power. 5,200. So these generate... Well, these generate 1,000 each, which is actually pretty good when you put it all together. Considering we have 12 generators off of one pump. It's actually very good going. Unfortunately, I only think we have one Halexian gas deposit on this map, which means I kind of tap that out as far as I can tell, unless I've missed one or it's in an awkward place, which is possible. No, that's not really got one. It's a bit of a shame. We've got lots of steam geysers that we could maybe try and work. Brussels sprouts, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I am watching you. My time of the year is coming. Afraid you're not going to beat chicken nuggets. Absolutely not, I don't think. No, I say I don't think. No, I know. I know, Brussels sprouts are not going to be beating chicken nuggets. Not a chance. Drake, thank you very much. Ooh, a gift from the RimWorld gods are some weapons. What have you bestowed upon us? Oh, sweet. Machine pistol and plasteel claymore. Gliska, we've got you a new weapon. I wanted a better sword. I mean, well, that's a beastly sword. An ancient two-handed weapon. Very rarely seen in use on the Rim. Very effective at slashing and stabbing. Gliska, you can put down the big stabby spiky thing. It's only made... Your steel spear is no good. It's no good to you. Instead, get the... So plasteel is a very strong material. Get the plasteel massive sword. That seems like a wonderful plan. There we go. Did you just insult Vanessa for no reason? Oh no, you changed thoughts about aiding the downtrodden. Oh, okay. Fair enough. For some reason, I thought that was the icon for an argument. But no, they were just being actually nice people. So there we go. Anyway, I agree with Noodle Brain. Go away, Brussels sprouts. No one likes you. Yes, Drake. So I got distracted. When the gods decided to give me a massive sword, we tend to get interested by that. Anyway, Drake, thank you for the donation. Saying Carly may be away, but the limerick shows she's here to stay. A RimWorld stream, nothing here is fake. Alex, colonists are happy. They're eating cake. But here comes a slurp and a rather loud burp. Oh dear, Carly is here with a milkshake. Fantastic. I shall make sure she sees that. That is a fantastic limerick. I shall definitely let her know about that one. Very accurate indeed. And there is always a chance whenever we have a relatively new relationship going on here. Characters can end up getting married. I don't think they're engaged. I think they're just in a relationship, as far as I remember. Yeah, they are. Whenever we have a wedding or a party, there's always guaranteed to be an emergency and some sort of disaster afterwards. So if my colonists do end up having cake at a party, we know what's going to happen. Oh, bugger. Actually, that's not too bad. Drought is devastating for plant life. Okay, and will quickly prevent all crops not planted in hydroponics or high fertility soil to grow. Well, all of my plants are in high fertility, so... Are they? Maybe they're not, actually. I thought they were. Or does maybe this just means adjusted fertility is about 70%. So yeah, no, sorry. So this is still way better than it ever should be because this is a special flaw that I have. So it's actually not that bad. I mean, it's not great, but A, we have a crap ton of food anyway. We have nearly 7,000 corn and 2,000 berries. We're fine. But, yeah, I don't think that's actually going to affect us at all. So I will take that. Brussels sprouts. Thank you very much for the donation. Saying, Brussels sprout supremacy. I have my teammates parsnip and cauliflower. Carly listens to music with no speakers. Lado, is that you doing that? That sounds like a Lado donation, or it sounds like a Lado insult, sorry, if ever I have heard one. But, I mean, you know what? You can have your teammates of parsnip and cauliflower, and you're still going to be terrible. You're still going to be terrible. So, yeah. I mean, those are mildly better, but not very good. Kiki has gotten food poisoning. Oh, the poor German Shepherd. I mean, you'll survive that. You'll just be uncomfortable for a while and might puke around the place a little bit. Everyone is having their morning coffee, as you do. I don't think anyone else has got... I don't think we've got any more new armour outside of Murphy. I mean, you've got... Oh, Chitin is not too bad, or a sort of quality weapon. Ah, Rika, your silver statue has been made. A devotion with Gliska. Oh, God. This carving represents Gliska sitting next to the billiards table, planning his next action. Gliska towers above the scene. This artwork tells a story of Gliska relaxing at the billiards table. Apparently Gliska likes billiards in this. Gliska already has a sculpture. We can't give him another one, I think. Where's Gliska's bedroom? Yeah, Gliska already has one, I'm afraid. So that sculpture will, I guess, be sold at this point in time, or maybe put in a prison cell. Who knows? However, we need a sculpture for Striker, for Longbow and Vanessa, and we need a sculpture for Murphy, or Rika. Just Rika, make a sculpture for yourself. Actually, go do that. That would be good. That would be fine. We'd be happy with that. What's Cake up to? Oh, you're having some food. I was expecting you to be in the mining pit. So the fact that you weren't made me wonder what on earth you were up to. We've had no bloody trade ships or anything turn up. So this drought event is supposed to be a really bad one, I think. Not like a horrifically bad. I don't think it's quite... Uh-oh. What the hell? Oh, that's just a dog carrying that in. Cake, you might have to go stab a cougar on the way, and I've got nobody with a gun anywhere close. Vanessa, I'm sorry, I'm going to disturb your relaxing socially time to go and attack a cougar, but they're going to try and eat our cat, which will not stand. Jesus Christ. Good work, Vanessa. Holy crap. I don't think you even missed. I think you fought, like, in the volleys, I think every single volley hit. 3 in the body, 1 in the head, 1 in the neck, 1 in the spine, 1 in the liver, and 1 in the leg. I mean, that, and that could all be kill shots. The liver, I mean, that's bad to get hit, and that would be painful, but you'd live. However, in the spine, well, I guess maybe it would not kill you, it would certainly paralyze you, depending on where in the body. It could be anywhere. I guess that could kill you. Head definitely kill you. Neck definitely kill you. Jeez. As I said, don't piss off Vanessa. They have got a very powerful assault rifle. Importantly, we made sure that our cats survive. And every time we do this, Danger Man gets more and more annoyed because the one time we failed was the one time a fox managed. I think it was very foggy. It might have been why everyone missed, but yeah, the one time we failed, the fox ran through the kill box. Despite Longbow and a couple of other people, I think, shooting at it, ran and killed Danger Man's cat. Yeah, that's normally what happens to stuff. I mean, that cougar didn't even have time to... Like, it didn't even go to attack Vanessa. It didn't even have time to. It never even activated the turrets. Now, this... I'm very curious to how this works. Oh, good God, there are buttons! I don't know how any of this works. I should have looked and researched it before I did that. How does... I should probably... Okay, first of all, get a chair for anyone that knows anything. And then... Probably going to have to look into this a little bit more. Is there a way to figure out how to drill for oil? I think we need to find... God knows. Okay, I might need to research that a little bit more. Figure out how any of that works. It looks more complicated than I was expecting it to. Oh, no, okay, no, it does show us. It does show us. So, we can actually drill oil here. The oil is in our base. We picked a good spot. There's a massive oil reserves up there. But we can get away with a sneaky little oil well inside. It is next to the sarcophaguses. It's not. It was going to be a nice quiet area, but now we're going to go put an oil drill next to it. Sorry for anyone who dies. Hey, maybe we'll go the entire time with no one else dying. Unlikely. So far, I only lost one human. That was Gliska Mark 1. Yeah, I mean, it is a good thing the dead can't see. I guess it's, people can't pay respects very well to it. Although I don't know if any of this matters too much. So we will actually cancel that. Let's plonk the oil well down here. Let's build some beer. I feel like something can go wrong here doing this. We are going to need to research chem fuel refining. I have basically turned American. The problem is we need chem fuel. I need chem fuel so badly because a lot of our defenses rely on it. A lot of our defenses rely on these mortars being able to fire, and when we haven't got it growing, I haven't got much of a better choice other than to drill for oil. I know it's not the best idea, and I mean, hopefully we're not going to actually need to go crazy on the drilling for oil, but it is a possibility that we might. Striker's doing a little bit of stargazing, We'll be fine. I need to get a better rec room. I need a bit more space. The way I've built this base is great, but I am actually very confined in this kind of area. I might have to start building that expansion that I was looking at doing. I am a little bit concerned. The problem is I don't want to build a rec room over here because it's so far away from everyone. No one's ever going to bloody use it. I could maybe, if I could get rid of this pen, maybe build one up there. Not that it gets used that much. Vanessa, thank you very much for the donation. Saying I don't miss. Hey, you did a fantastic job. You did a fantastic job. And I mean, our main soldiers are basically Vanessa and Longbow. Dogs Have No Uncles is pretty good on the night shift shooting. Luke's not bad at shooting either. But yeah, we have got some very good soldiers in this colony now. Gliska quite good at the stabbing. Tony also very good soldier. But Murphy good at stabbing. Ricka pretty good over... Actually, Ricka, I can't believe I've not got you a gun at some point. You're pretty handy with weapons. So yeah, Ricka, you can have a gun as well. You probably do with a trade ship. Haven't really had any trade ships turn up, which is a bit disappointing. But there we go. That's how it goes sometimes. Noodlebrain, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, can you move the sarcophagi? Possibly? I don't know, actually. Can we move them? No, you cannot. You'd have to destroy it and rebuild it, and then there'd be a dog corpse, technically. That's the only one we actually buried. But yeah, you can't. Sadly, you can't really move them. I guess any future deaths, we're going to have the sarcophagi somewhere else. Somewhere better. So people can still pay their respects, etc. Chris, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, so, after a week with the Skoda, here's the things that annoy me. 1, the drive mode button is the furthest away. 2, the start-stop can't be turned off.
3, the trip automatically resets. 4, if it thinks I'll crash, it brakes very sharply. That last one is really annoying. Not to say that it can't be useful, but I've personally never experienced it, but I have heard of the systems like that. They're really annoying. Like it's an anti-collision thing, which is fine when it's actually needed, but a lot of the time it gets a little bit excited. And yeah, I wouldn't want the car suddenly slamming on the brakes for me just on its own. So yeah, I mean the start-stop thing, I've never had a car with it. I don't know whether it would annoy me, probably. But yeah, there's always something. There's always something with a new car, whatever it might be, from tiny things to, I say it's tiny things, big things. There's always little niggles that you find along the way. The RS6 has a trip thing that does kind of reset. So there's one trip thing that I just got a button to press that I can follow. There's another one that will reset with every sort of journey in the computer system. I never figured out half the computer system works in the RS6. I just kind of let it do its thing. As long as its thing is vaguely what I want it to be, I'm sort of happy. So yeah, it's got like 3 different trip computers that you can use, and I don't know how to reset 2 of them. One of them, the basic one, I do know how to reset. It's the one, just like a button on the sense bit that I use to check how many miles I do on a full tank, basically. I'd say I don't know if I'm the only one. I know there'll be plenty of others that do. But yeah, I use that to keep track of how many miles I've done. And the scary thing is it's not normally that much more than 200 per a full tank of petrol. Especially not at the moment when I'm doing silly little journeys. Which is why I got the A4 that's currently broken. But, I've got to find a bloody subframe for it somewhere. I hate cars. Current moment in time, not a big fan of cars. Oh no, Andrew the guinea pig is confused. I mean, like, a guinea pig being confused and wandering around is not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I feel sorry for poor Andrew, but, he's still got a good life. Guinea pigs have had a good life. They've had a pretty chill time, to be fair. What we could do with bringing all this marble in, we're always going to need marble as well. I think we're going to do that, and we'll make marble blocks. Don't worry, chat. Just because Longbow might have been heading off. Thank you for stopping by as ever, Longbow. I can deal with darting bots. Much easier for me to deal with darting bots in this stream than basically any other stream. So we can be efficient at dealing with dart. Ooh, we have a new sculpture. It's a ricket! Oh, no, wait. Never mind. I read the wrong bit. Red beet. What is this for? This... Oh, it's another Glisker. Ricker, is there something you want to tell us all? This craving bears an illustration of Glisker sitting next to the poker table. So you've had... Oh, bloody hell. Tense with energy. An orange aura shines in the background. This artwork tells the story of Glisker enjoying himself at the poker table. So you've got Glisker at the poker table and Glisker at the billiards table. Is there something you want to say to the group? I mean, I could sit there, similar ages. In RimWorld, the characters have to be similar ages for anything to ever work and all that. What are they like social? They barely know each other. I mean, I think I know where this is going to go at some point, but... Ricker, make sculptures of other people, please. If you could make one of Striker, perhaps, that would be good. Andrew is no longer confused. Good stuff. The harvest of coffee will be ready soon. Oh, horse meat. What? Wait, hold on. Why is that rotting away? Oh, crap. We need... Oh, this is bad. I don't know why that suddenly got too warm. Right, Longbow, prioritise working. Glisker, prioritise working. Because if the food's starting to rot, that's where all the meals are. And while we have a lot of food, I don't actually want the meals to be rotting away. That would be bad. So let's get those things up and running. Because that's such a small room, I wasn't too fussed about it only having one cooler, but I guess because it's summer. I've never had that happen before, actually, with this colony. So that's weird, but that'll keep it cold now. Oh, we blocked it with shelves. No, that shouldn't. No, that doesn't matter, because these are all blocked by shelves, so it still keeps it cool. It was probably just people going in and out. Oh, no. Oh, bad things are happening. Panic stations! Fire all the alarms that we can. A mech's landed in the prison cell. Okay, Cake. Go. Luke. You are drafted. Get up there. Longbow. Get up there. Vanessa, let's go. You're going to have to save the base. Zav, with your shotgun, let's go. Dogs have no uncles. You're going to have to wake up. Sorry, no sleeping while the mechs attack. The mechs are here. So everyone's going to have to wake up. That includes you, Kyle. You can go and get somewhere. Blanco with your shotgun over here. Ethan with your assault rifle. Striker, you're going to have to get up as well. Gliska with the stabby massive sword of death. You can go over there. Tony, move on. Murphy with another stabby thing over there. Ricker, I don't have a gun for you yet. Right. Actually, Tony, we will get you down here. Okay, that mech there died immediately, so that's good. That mech's just pissing around in the... okay, Ethan, you've got armor, so we'll have you down here in the little kill boxy bit. So I'm not firing the mortar yet, because I don't want the mortar to try and hit the one in the prison cell. Oh, yes, animal safe zone. Good call. Good call indeed. Not that I can actually do anything about the mechs in the base, but Gonads is injured again. The last thing you want injured are the Gonads. Right, dogs have no uncle. This was actually a bit of an extreme response. However, we weren't to know how bad the mechs were going to be. Could you not... Oh, bloody dumb Scyther. Don't break that wall. Right, Kyle, could you maybe just go and open that door and then run away? Try to hold that door open to try and encourage the mech to come out, not piss off in there. Right, you two over there. You two over there. Striker over there, and Longbow over there. The mechs are currently broken in quite well. Oh, Cake, fall back. Oh, Cake. Okay, you three are going to have to take out a Scythian yourself, which I think you have done. Excellent work. Kyle, save Cake. You two. Swap positions up there. The mechs are running at the base. They're running at the kill box. There is a Mega Sloth in the middle of the battle, which is probably not where it wants to be. But I think that is the last of the mechs, pretty much. It's not the worst assault. Luke is not actually going to get into position by the end of this raid, I don't think. Okay, Tony, stand down there, and we're just kind of providing covering fire if that Mega Sloth is in a really bad place. That mech's gone. Mega Sloth is angry. Not that that's really going to do much. Right. Oh, thing I forgot to do. Undraft. I think you're already taking care of Cake. Ooh, Cake is poorly. Yee. Cake has lost a finger. We can actually heal that, but... Whew. Okay. Everyone can undraft. They actually breached the walls worse than anyone else has. That is a first. It was always a risk, but the walls held. This is the thing. They breached some of the layers of the wall, but it held. It held up to the mech assault. we're going to have to rebuild these walls, but... yeah. Okay, good work. It's a good work team on that one. Yeah, it blew... That was the turret exploding, actually, is what blew the wall up. I believe we are out of the woods now. Cake, you're going to be fine, buddy. You're going to be fine. Yeah, we've got our best doctor on the case. Oh, and a cat came. So who was that? Smokey came over to say hello. Cake has been tended to. Zav, we had a mech attack. And it wasn't even like one turned up to be, you know, friendly and everything. Not friendly, but like it turned up as a massive drop pods, which is the worst, with one of the drop pods landing in a prison cell. Which is very annoying to deal with. It nearly broke its way into our storage shed. What? Just as we were starting to build up our oil resources and all that, we get bloody mech attacked. But I mean, we dealt with them. They killed... Oh, what's injured? Is that the spider? Oh no, Spooky! Spooky. Oh, well, Lombo was trying to heal you and then you got up. And now you're going to die because we can't bloody heal you, you silly spider. Lombo was trying to save you, Spooky. No. Spooky, pass out or go somewhere where we can heal you because I can't do anything if you're just walking about. Cake, what if your clothes is busted? You need... Oh, your shield's wrecked. We can get you a new shield. Spooky, don't you dare bloody die. I'm going to be really annoyed if you die, and you're going to die in a stupid way. Because we could have healed you while you were down, but... Oh, there we go. Kyle, you have a new patient. Rescue Spooky. Make sure that spider doesn't die. You know, the spider's great. The spider's done wonderful things for us. Please don't let the spider die. It's got 3 hours to live. There we go. That's fine. The spider's going to survive. I didn't actually... That obviously one didn't get back into the base in time. Didn't see that one, sadly. Cake, just go to bed. You've lost a finger. The first thing... You shouldn't be thinking straight about, I must go play horseshoes. Just go rest. Heal, you lunatic. The base is mostly fixed up. Well, kind of. A bit fixed up. We will rebuild the turrets again. I mean, the turrets do... Oh, not... Oh, God's sake. Lynx is hunting a noodle brain. I mean, the Lynx is going to get bored before it ever gets to a noodle brain. But if it doesn't, I guess we'll... Oh, animal transport pod is going to crash. Is it a fun animal? It is Brittany the wildebeest. Wildebeest sure, striker, I guess. Go and rescue it. Blanco, do you want to go? I don't really want to have to shoot a lynx, but you know what? I guess Kyle and Blanco can be on shotgun patrol if the lynx makes it to the base. I don't want to boom. Rats. What? Sure. Don't want one of those. What can I do about it, though? Alright, you two are getting ready for if the lynx... It has actually made it all the way in to the base. Which is honestly quite impressive. Normally they get bored halfway through and will run away. Kyle? Wow, your range on that is terrible. And there we go. Kyle, what the hell are you shooting at? Stop shooting and... Yeah. Bloody hell. Rob, thank you very much for the donation. So it looks like the cake got into a sticky pudding situation. Cake definitely got into a sticky situation. There is no doubt about it there. There is absolutely no doubt about that one. We are lucky. We are very lucky that we were able to save them. We'll see if we can get a friendly wildebeest. That's got shot. I don't quite know how that's ended up. It's got shot twice before being jettisoned out of a spaceship, essentially. But apparently that's a thing that happens. That is a thing that happens. You reckon somebody could pick up this composite gladius? Because they're actually very expensive. Right. Next, let's get some chem fuel refining on the go. And let's go and fix up this prison cell. The thing didn't actually do all that much damage. It broke the heater and the table, and that was kind of about it. Yeah, so I mean, Kate got a little bit injured, and a couple of bits got broken in the prison. And that's just because it landed there. Sure. Where did more fun sculptures? Don't think so. I think because of the attack, everything got messed up a little bit. Blanco's doing a great job harvesting. We are running out of space again in here. I mean, it's a good problem to have. But, yeah, we have so much food. I shouldn't say that. I really shouldn't say that because I know the game's going to screw me over at some point. However. Right. I don't really want another boom rat. It is female. Where is Carly Boom? Just going to make sure. I don't want to have a male and a female because otherwise we're going to get a billion of them again, which is the last thing we need. Right, Carly Boom's getting the snip. New to that, because otherwise we'll have a million boom rat babies on the go. Oh wait, no, they're not. Oh, sorry. There's a boom bat and there is a boom brat. I don't know what the damn difference is. One must be from a mod, actually. I didn't even know they were a different thing. That's something to pay attention to. Chris, sorry, I was getting there in the end. Thank you for another donation. Saying some more things. 5, if I want to do a software update on my own, it costs £44 each time. Wonderful. Love modern cars. 6, the eco tips are completely pointless. That makes sense. 7, the Apple CarPlay doesn't work in the gauge cluster. 8, there is a Skoda store where I can pay extra to unlock stuff. Ah, yes. The wonderful bloody new car nonsense. It is dumb. Basically, that's what it is. It's very dumb. It's very annoying. I don't know how to use any of this. I'm going to press the buttons. But yeah, sadly, it's a really annoying way things are going, basically, in that you have cars that you have to pay to unlock stuff that's already there. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the new Octavia VRS and so on, lovely cars and everything. But this is certainly not unique to Skoda, shall we say, the whole unlock bollocks. It's a shame that that's the route we're going, but no one's really surprised that that's the route we're going with cars. I have a horrible feeling it's only going to get worse. I guess, thankfully, most of the cars I like have already been made. Oh, Ethan. Are you alright, buddy? Do you need to go to hospital? You stabbed yourself on the barbed wire fence. You should know better than that. You know what? I'm just going to put you in the hospital just to make sure. Mostly just make sure you don't get an infection. Alright. We're going to just make sure you don't get an infection. Go in there. Someone will attend to you as... Oh, dogs have no uncles there. rushes to the case to heal up Ethan, and Kyle's going to go and use a boom rat. And there we go. That's fine. I love how quickly they get back up and are on the go. It's like straight... just straight away. haven't figured out anything how to use this yet. We'll get there eventually. Senior Blanco, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, the bullets, they flew in a hail. When a mech turned up in the jail, the walls he did break and almost had cake. We narrowly avoided a fail. That's very good. That's very good indeed. Nicely done. Oh, I've had some wonderful limericks today. But yeah, Blanco, that is wonderfully, wonderfully done. Pretty much sums up that. We got a bit lucky. Cake, I mean, normally the characters do go down in those situations. Cake was actually a bit more mangled by that scyther than I expected. So yeah, that's. I think we got a bit lucky. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Oh yeah, Dog's saying Mercedes have recently announced a car where you can pay $1,200 a year for faster acceleration. Yeah, I saw that. It's ridiculous. Like it's so stupid. It's so bad. And I feel like tuners are going to be able to figure out a way to. Well, it's not even going to be tuners anymore. You're just going to have somebody like a hacker. You're just going to have hackers that are going to hack cars to make them better. And it's such a sorry state of affairs when we've got to that. And I hope that there is. I hope that it does become a marketplace for that, just as a giant screw you to the car companies that are taking the piss. Of course, there's always features on cars that are going to cost more. And that's kind of fair enough. When you spec a new car, not some cars are going to be higher specs than others. Okay, fair enough. But when you've got features that are already on a car to start with, that are there, are just hidden behind a paywall, that's really scummy. So yeah, I hope hackers figure out a way around it. I really, really do. The car companies deserve everything that's coming to them if you're going to take the piss like that. So, yeah, I don't know how it's all going to pan out in the future. I guess we will wait and see, really, at the end of the day. As I said, cars I want to own already exist, don't have that crap on them. Pretty much. The rescue animal doesn't want to join. Well, we'll hold that open if someone can go and let the wildebeest out. But yeah, we shall see what terrible things are going to happen for cars in the future. Really, that didn't join. Ethan hit a trap. I still don't know how this crap works. Can I assign someone? Can't operate also got no connected refineries or crackers ready for work. How do I power the drill then? Power needed that. Drilling does it have to? Don't know. Don't know how it works. I mean, we're trying to research how to do this, but it has got a pipe connected to it, so it has somewhere to go. Does it take a while for it to... Do I need something else before I do this? Pipeline is definitely connected. Not sure. Not really sure what we're doing with the oil. Ricketts a little unhappy. They're a bit stressed out. It's warm. Is that... I guess if they sleep in the day, it does get a bit warm in their rooms. So maybe we go build another aircon unit for Rickett. You know, that's fine. I don't mind spending a little bit of... Oh no, Ethan's throwing a party! Well, not disaster. Potential disaster. There is... I say a saying. Whenever there's a party in a FailRace colony, almost immediately following it, something bad happens. So we'll wait for the inevitable something bad happens. Oh yeah, the oil thing's not powered, is it? No, wait, it does say it is powered. Power needed 50. Yeah, it is connected. Oh, I've tabbed out. Go away. Well, yeah, Gone back to here. But yeah, it is connected. It is powered. It's a long way. It's probably at the limit of that bit, but it is actually powered down there. I don't know if you've heard my dog sneezing in the background. Apollo, fast asleep, was having a sneeze. Well, he's probably awake now. Blanco, did you just try and get with Gliska? Who did you... Blanco? Oh, Blanco was pursuing Murphy by telling a story about breakfast cereal. Murphy gave minimal response. Breakfast cereal, not the way to go. That's apparently not the moves to put on Murphy. Oh dear, you lot. I mean, if this doesn't end in a fight or a raid, I'll be very surprised. But we shall see. I mean, the stop oil protests can try and get into the base. However, they can be met with many, many bullets over here. If I don't want you in my base, I will just turn the turrets on. / fire the mortars. A non-traditional offer. What is this? A nearby settlement has a special trade request. They would like to purchase 7 auto pistols of normal quality. They will give a vellum... this useless crap. Which I'm not going to do. None of them are any good. I guess, to be fair, yes, that's correct. It might have been Cabbage works for Cake and Zav. That is true. That is true. Some weird pickup lines have worked in the past. I mean, the party, everyone's... Oh, there was an insult flying. Who was insulting who? Luke flagrantly disrespected Tony's voice. Why, Luke? What? There is flagrant disrespect. Although this one was directed at somebody. It wasn't even like someone's uncle or someone's parents. That was just insulting someone's voice. Oh, this lot. This lot are lunatics. Pretty much. So what can you do? We've got nearly 8,000 corn at the moment, which is a great problem to have. Just trying to store all that. Then we're going to get to a point where this freezer is going to be full, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do at this point. Because I don't really have any more space to build another freezer. I've kind of built myself into a bit of a corner. With the food growing. I guess I could build one down here. Just because I don't want people to have to haul stuff absolutely miles. Also, dogs, why are you carrying marble? I guess actually maybe it's slightly closer than the marble from up there. That makes sense. As much as anything, really. How much marble? We've got, okay, 400 marble, 1,400 slate. Okay, I think we're going to suspend that. Dogs have no uncles. Get back to more important work, like building the expensive components. So I could mine the mountain, but I don't want to. The problem is, if I mine the mountain, we run the risk of an infestation of bugs. And while an infestation of bugs... What the hell happened there? Well, what German... Flingo! For God's sake, Flingo! There was... We were... Oh... These German shepherds. Flingo. I mean, a wildebeest is huge. Why would you attack a wildebeest? Of all the animals to go for. Why? Why a wildebeest? It's not like... It's not like there's not a huge amount of food. More food than anybody could ever need. Well, not quite, but... Realistically, more food than... You know, this lot could really need, and we'd somehow managed to... This lot are terrible. These bloody German shepherds are a nightmare sometimes. Just kill everything for no goddamn reason. Spooky is alright, though. That's the important thing here. Spooky is fine. He's getting healed. I mean, the German Shepherds are very good protective dogs. I guess we have wildebeest for dinner tonight, or something along those lines. Drilling progress. So no one's really working on that. I don't know how to set anybody to work on this stuff, unless there is another one here. As far as I can see, there is nothing to do with it. Cake can't operate resource console. No connected refineries or crackers ready for work. How do I connect things to things? Don't know. Might have to watch a video and or find a guide so I can figure out how to use my oil wells. Okay, no. No, wait. Okay, so so they have to okay, so they have to stand by. Right, okay. They have to stand by the mine. They have to stand by the drill, and then I guess when the drill gets to 100%, then it starts pumping oil. So we're like setting up. I think the control console here is for when I get the refinery and that crap. Maybe. Who knows? We're working on pure guesswork. What could go wrong? I mean, other than me, oil, fire, fuel, yeah, there's a lot of... The list of things that could go wrong is very long, and most of them involve burning down stuff that I need. Where the hell am I ever going to build this spaceship as well? I've not really thought this through. Oh, there's so many pumpkins. Folks, we should probably start thinking about hauling the pumpkin harvest in, because we've got a crap ton of pumpkins that need harvesting. Okay, so yeah, so I was correct. Once that thing's drilled for... So once it gets to 100%, then it can start pumping oil. It just takes a while to get there. It doesn't work instantly. That's fair enough. We're currently researching the next bit of here so we can get the chem fuel refining, I guess? Don't actually know quite how it all works, and then we can make napalm. That sounds dangerous. We can make artificial flooring. We can make components and all sorts of crap. That's cool. Yeah, I'm not actually quite sure how this works. Produces power by... I don't actually quite know how to make the chem fuel from the oil. That was what I was trying to figure out. Okay, we need one of these. Cracks crude oil into chem fuel, which must be stored in connected chem fuel tanks. Chem fuel can be pumped to connected chem fuel hoppers. Do the chem fuel hoppers... How do I get... Okay, well, the big question I have is... My big concern here is the chem fuel always going to be stored in tanks, or can I get it out into these to make mortar shells? That's kind of my now concern. Which might be something that pops up. Kate's gone to get a coffee. That's fair. Luke and Tony hanging out in the research room. What are you two arguing at the party? Do you like each other? Yeah, relatively. Luke and Tony, they spoke about some facial hair, you know. Sure, why not? I guess we could, if the freezer's cold enough, you can stop the bugs. I guess we could do that. Hey, we have learnt how to do chem fueling. Do I want to risk things going horrifically wrong? Because I know what my luck is like. For now, I can get away with new barrels. Andrew's confused again. I mean, hey, look, it sucks. I'm sorry, Andrew. I can't do anything about it. We're just going to let you do your thing. Really, we're going to research the last bit of the space rocket. The Johnson Tanaka drive. I mean, we will be at a point where we're ready to build a spaceship. we're not going to be at the point where we're ready to set off for a long time. Mostly because we'll need a lot of advanced components. I mean, like, I don't know if we can get like napalm. I don't know whether you put it in these. I guess it would be good at scaring off raiders. We'll just napalm anything that comes in the base. So that's a possibility. Also, to all the wonderful, incredibly kind people that donated. I apologise I haven't got round to naming anything today. We've not had a single trader that I could buy a fun pet. I'm not naming like the boom rats and stuff because they'll boom back. Because then I'm going to keep them. We'll sell them. We'll get rid of them when we can. Oh, that's broken. Gliska? Who's closest? Gliska or Longbow? Longbow, you're closer. Can you go fix that quickly? We've got to replace the parts in the beacon and then lock the door again so Ethan doesn't go and nick the drugs. Or the guinea pigs don't nick the drugs because they're also a concern. We just, yeah, no one wants to trade with us. I want to sell some drugs. I mean, what? Or coffee. I'll sell you coffee. I've got 400. I have many coffees if you are interested in such fine things as iced coffee, normal coffee. All of it will do. I will happily sell you any and all of it. I'll sell you corn or pumpkins and assorted meats. It's just, would like someone to come and buy stuff from us, please. Have we got any more silly sculptures? Let's see what this one is. The white turnip. On this carving is an image of Rickert polishing the surface of a small sculpture while smiling proudly. The small sculpture glows a soft purple. This work has a symbolic feeling and a triangular structure, whatever the crap that means. This depiction tells the story of Rickert completing work on a small sculpture. You basically made a sculpture of you making a sculpture. Well done. But Rickert, you did what I asked. You can have a sculpture in your room now. That was the rule. That was the rule. You get a sculpture. Oh dear. I mean, yeah, you are indeed correct. Yes, technically, coffee and yayo are both drugs. I know. On the scale of things, coffee is the very bottom, and yayo is quite high. I don't think it's quite up there with like the luciferium or whatever the stuff is. That's incredibly dangerous, basically. But yeah. The yayo's not great stuff. I have a mod. I had a mod that upped massively the amount of trade ships that come into the console bit, but it doesn't seem to be bloody working at the moment. Barely seen any trade ships for ages. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Oh no! Cancel that if that's gonna break. That. Wow, we're actually at the point where I don't think I can fit any more barrels inside my freezer. Ah! Speak of the devil! Hey, trade ship turned up. I don't think anyone currently awake can do... Oh, Rickert can do social. But I'm not going to bother. We'll wait until Cake wakes up. Cake or Tony or someone like that will be good with the trading. Armor Stealer, though, not really the important thing. They are useful, but they might buy the drugs. They do not want to buy the drugs. They've got a lot of money, and I've got nothing to sell them. I am looking for a gun that we can give Rickert if we need. SKS, semi-automatic rifle. What is that? Sniper. Don't really want any more bolt-action rifles. Anti-material sniper rifle always sounds fun. What are you? Battle rifle. Okay, I mean, if we can get one... And if you do 15 damage and you do 11 damage. Okay, if I can find something that can do, like, 15 damage and is cheap, I'd be happy. I'll take the M240B. 700 silver, but it'll do. And I will sell you a crappy pistol and a crappy shotgun. And I don't really need any money, to be honest. So that'll do. Rickert, you can have a gun because you're actually half decent, a soldier. We will give you a light machine gun by the looks of it. That's fine. That'll do some damage if it needs to. Did we finish making all the armor? We did. We need more flak jackets, that's for sure. Let's make another 6. That should give most of them... some flak jacket. Ah! It turns out, if you complain enough, the game decides to give you things. Her Majesty's company, well, I guess His Majesty's company now, has turned up. Apparently, we have Space Brits. Fantastic. Do you want to buy... Oh, no, wait. I already have coffee. Crap. I don't have tea. I'm sorry. The tea is not fun. We haven't got tea yet. We haven't made tea yet. Oh, no. I failed. I have failed as a Brit. Oh, well. What would you like to buy? Will you buy... Oh, you won't buy my... Damn it. I was hoping I could sell my boom... bat and what other things. They don't sell chicken nuggets, sadly. They sell yaks and sheep. None of those are of much use to me. They do buy guinea pigs. I think they're the first trader I've seen that would buy a guinea pig. However, the more important thing is, do you want to buy some drugs? I have many for you. You do, yes. Thank you. Have some drugs. Do you have any fun things for me to buy? No, you do not have anything good. It's like animal tamer. I guess that's a one-use thing. A limited use. It overwhelms target's mind with terrifying mental persuasion, dropping it into a yeah, basically. So you can instantly recruit something. Wow, you've got crap all stuff. Architect Razor, what is that? One use artifact that utilizes a vanometric core to erase everything. Jeez. Okay, I mean, I want to kind of sell crap because I want to free up inventory space. If I can. That won't get much use. The other stuff is good enough quality. Jesus, it's windy outside. Okay, not just windy, it's pissing it down with rain. If you hear that in the background, that's what's going on. Christ. It's absolutely pissing it down. So, I want to sell that. I do want to... I mean, I kind of want to sell the random collection of meat we have going on a little bit, just to free up some space. If it's like 30... I might just sell that. That may be a foolish thing to do, but that's taking up lots of space. I mean, we could sell some of the corn and stuff to try and get as much of the money. Oh, they've got chem fuel. I'll buy all of the chem fuel. So I want to sell as much of my crap as I can, while not wasting money, basically. They will actually also buy insect meat. We can probably sell half of it. It is useful for taming the animals, so I'm not going to sell all of it, but if I can get rid of half of it, that would be quite helpful. And then I'm going to sell some of the random materials we have down here, like panther fur, wildebeest pelt, bear skin. I can just buy all their medicine as well. We can sell them a few coffees. Make the money back. I mean, this is a good little trade we've got going on. I'm not going to sell them any of my uranium or plasteel. They're both very useful. Of course they sell tea. They're British traders. They have to carry tea. It is just the way of the world. I mean, I think we're pretty good. We could sell a sculpture if we wanted. What is this sculpture? That was Glisker on the poker table. I think that's... Oh, that's the Fletcher's one. We can sell that. Jesus, the silver sculpture's worth a lot. It's actually worth a fortune. Nice. Yeah, we'll sell that. And I think that's a pretty good trade in the grand scheme of things. It'll clear us up some space. Will net us a nice little bit of money. And we can build plenty of ammo with that chem fuel. I mean, I can grow tea. We can get to work on growing tea at some point. That is 20% of the way through. We should probably also, at some point, down here. Oh, Christ, that's huge. I mean, I should expect nothing less, let's face it. I guess I can just shove that there. So cracked oil into chem fuel, which must be stored to connected chem fuel tanks. So if we put that there, and then we put some tanks here. I'm hoping I can get this out. Siphons chem fuel into cans. Into chem fuel storage. From cans into chem fuel storage tanks. Pumps chem fuel from chem fuel storage tanks into usable, sellable cans. Ah! And then we just have to do that. Oh, fantastic. Happy days. Happy days. We are set. There is insect jelly as a thing you can get in this game. Yes, you are indeed correct. It's something you can get from some of the bugs. It's better than insect meat, essentially. Don't quite know how it works, but yeah, it doesn't sound very nice, but the colonists will eat it and they're happy to, for whatever reason. We will change those barrels to store some pumpkins rather than storing other stuff. Makes sense, really. So yeah, well, I know we're drilling the oil well. It's going. Look, Lombo and Cake are working on the drill. It's 40% there. It shall not be long until we have got the first oil well going. I know you don't have any chem fuel storage. We're working on that stuff. We need to build that. That's the... I'm just waiting for the big explosion. Like, I know it's going to happen. We all know it's going to happen. Everybody knows it's going to explode. We're going to have a terrible time. But it'll be funny. I don't actually know if it can explode, to be honest. I'm sure it can. And then at some point we have to get ready to build this spaceship. Where the hell are we going to build it? The only thing I can think of is we're going to have to extend the wall up here. And it's going to get built in this sort of gap in between these bits, in between the geothermal generator and the gas pump. I mean, if we extend the wall up there, across and down, and then just double or triple layer the wall, I mean, we should be fine, right? I mean, there's a lot of should be, could be, maybe, possibly, hopefully, going on in that equation. But, yeah, I presume just an oil pipeline will work from there to there. But we will see. The bulk goods trader HM company has buggered off. We did sell the drugs. There are no more drugs for us. The psychite plants are growing. We're up to... we're kind of keeping a level at around about the 9,000 silver mark, which is alright. I mean, one trick is you don't actually want to have... I mean, we are quite rich. You don't want to have too much money, because if your colony is exceedingly wealthy, the game will send harder raids to you. Good news! Good news indeed. There is 2 mortars... fully armed with shells. Oh, and another arms dealer's turned up. It is literally like buses. They're all turning up all at once because I complained for a little bit. It's fantastic. Fantastic. I'm very happy about it. The arms dealer's not actually really what we need. I mean, everyone's pretty heavily armed at this point. They've got the weapons that suit. I mean, Blanco's not got a great gun, but Blanco can't shoot. Blanco's got a little bit better. But Blanco can't really shoot straight. Neither can Kyle. Neither of them are great. They've got shotguns, so they can just kind of fill the air with shotgun shells, and, well, we'll try and avoid friendly fire. Dogs has a good gun. Zav has a good gun. Vanessa has a very good gun and is a very good shot, as does Longbow. Luke has a sniper rifle. Not the best shot, but not bad. Cake is the only one that doesn't have a weapon. I mean, Cake's not a great soldier, actually. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. We'll go and call this trader just in case they'll buy any of our crap. They do not want to buy any of our crap. Do I want to buy any medicine? We have 87. I mean, maybe buying another 40, not 400, jeez. Maybe buying another 40 medicine's not a bad shout. You can never go wrong with medicine. Really can't. I mean, I can trade. Actually, you know what? I'll just take the 600 loss. We'll see if they've got any good guns for sale. M4A1, you are 11 damage. Nothing good enough. We really want 15 damage assault rifles at this point. No, you've got nothing exciting, so I will just take some medicine. So someone's saying, yes, you can make advanced miniguns. I'm trying to make, what's it that I was working towards? Here we go, like charge miniguns. These things look awesome. 150 plasteel and 8 advanced components could make me a charged minigun. Although I am trying to make an EMP cannon that... I think actually I can make it now. I'm not 100% sure this is going to be the best thing in the world. But do we reckon an EMP cannon up here? The only downside is, if something goes wrong, we could lose a lot of very expensive things in one go. Although, if mechs or creatures have got to the back line here, we're in serious trouble, pretty much. So I'm going to build the EMP cannon up there. The pawns can sort of litter around here. They can stand behind the turrets. I think they can stand behind the turrets and still fire. Yeah, it could save us. Could be very useful. Depending on the sort of raid, I think a pikeman might outrange it for the mechs, but I think it's worth the risk. We shall see. And now I'm going to build this. We're going to spend like a huge amount of very, very expensive resources on this. And then what's going to happen is we're going to get attacked by bugs. Knowing my luck, we are just going to get attacked by bugs. I should probably... I should probably turret up this area. Just in case. Just in case bugs come bloody back here. I don't know whether they will. I mean, there's definitely a chance that they will. Oh, now an exotic's good trade. All the traders have turned up. It really has worked. An exotic good... You will like to buy random crap from us. Hello. We've sold quite a lot of stuff, but, I mean, we definitely do have some exotic goods for you. Maybe. We have a silver sculpture of Gliska, if you would like. We have many pumpkins. I don't know what counts as exotic food on the RimWorld, to be honest. We have many pumpkins, many peppers, and a little bit of napalm. Don't worry about that. We're not going to use it on you. We just have it. Oh, there's a really weird noise in my office. I couldn't figure out what it is. Apollo's fallen asleep and has got the little sleep twitching going on. And as he's twitching, he's smacking a claw into the door. It's this very weird knocking sound. But I have figured it out. It's just the dog. I mean, pretty much when you have pets, any weird sound... Like, my house could be getting burgled, and any weird sound I'm just going to assume is the dog or the cat. You just assume that that's what it is because they make so many weird sounds. Oh, you will buy the boom bat. Yes, that can go. You won't buy the hares that we have randomly, but yeah, you can have the boom bat. We don't want that around. You do have some Glitter World medicine. I'll take that from you. Thank you very much. You actually will buy the incendiary and napalm shells. Awesome. I can't seem to load them in my cannon, so you might as well take them for now. Like, I can do crap all with them, so I'll save some just in case I ever figure out how it works. But there we go. We've got an animal spine, a bionic tongue. Sure, that's a thing. Pheromone secretor. It takes away glands that slowly leak colorless, odorless, but sticky pheromone. Notable for inducing a mild euphoria in those nearby. So we could give someone a happy pheromone. Also, I don't quite know how. I don't know if I want to know what a sticky pheromone is. I thought that was just like a smell, essentially, but I'm not going to question too much. That sounds disgusting. That sounds disgusting, basically. I don't know whether you can put that on any animal or anything. Not sure if I want to ask too many questions. We can buy a computer as well. Yeah, does anybody know? Does anybody know? Can you put that? Can it only? Actually, we could. Actually, no, because even if it can only go on the insect, on the bug, you know what? Screw it. We're going to do that. That seems like an actually interesting idea. I mean, we could sell a little bit of the plasteel we have. Actually, we're going to make money on this deal, so sure. Let's go and do that. And then, yeah, I guess Spooky can get the pheromone thing if it can't go on anything else. Oh, you put it on a character. Oh, okay, that's also good. Who are we going to put it on? I feel like dogs have no uncles because they keep getting in, or they have been getting into fights. So, you know, maybe that's a good idea. Install, yeah, okay, so it goes on a person, so yeah, we'll install a pheromone secretor on them, and then everybody around them should be chiller and happier, and we should have less fights. You will notice, I have got, so they can regrow fingers, because that's technically only a minor injury, and if I have enough Glitterworld medicine, they can regrow fingers using Glitterworld medicine, which is a very helpful thing, very powerful thing, which we should probably do at some point. I don't know where all of our Glitterworld medicine has just gone, because we bought some more, but not sure where it got dumped. It got dumped somewhere. I hope it doesn't get used stupidly. I mean, knowing my characters, it's gonna get used stupidly. Alright, we will install that on you at some point. Yeah, I'm curious as to how effective it will be. Get the animals out of the bloody hospital. I mean, dogs is just having a sleep. Striker, are you good enough to do this? What is your medical? Not great. Kyle, do you want to do a midnight operation? I don't know, we'll wait till morning, actually. When it gets to morning, we'll send Kyle in there to do the installation. It's bound to go wrong. Stop going into bloody hospital, you lot are useless. Right, Kyle. You prioritise operating, don't let Striker do it. No offence, Striker, but you're not exactly the best bloody doctor that we have. Kyle. I think Striker's already just decided to go and do it anyway. No? Great. Kyle. You prioritise operating. Can you go pick up wherever the pheromone thing... Oh, there's the glitter. Well, bloody medicine. I think you're going to end up bloody using it immediately. Yeah. Right, don't you... Too late. Decided to use it on a mundane, stupid thing. I mean, it's worked. That's the thing. It has worked. So that's something. Does this... Or are they going to have... Oh, you're going to have a permanent -5, aren't you? That can only go really well. Jeez. Trade caravan is heading off. Drilling. I know there's no oil. Stop shouting at me. We're trying, goddammit. Oh, it's almost ready. We're going to have drilled for oil. Ah. We're almost there. Look at our wonderful industrialized mess. It's... I'm not going to say it's beautiful. It's not that. It's definitely something. Yeah, I mean, the turrets over here are being built. It's a bit... I mean, if an insect thing spawns here, it's bad for us, but the turrets might be able to do something to slow them down and cause some grief for them, at least, before we get completely wrecked, really. Drake, thank you very much for the donation. Saying battling things are hard, so here's a limerick. Enjoy. Okay, here we go. Insects or mechs, neither for thee. For the colonists will be merry and absolutely free. Oh, heavens and crumbs, bang the alarms, dumbs. It's time to make a rapid escape. P.S. Cult of 1p returns. Ah, yes. The 1p cult has indeed appeared. We have oil. Thank you very much for the limerick, though. Nicely done. Nicely done indeed. We have got oil. Oil is being drilled. Fantastic. That is very good news. I mean, you know, it's not the most impressive system in the world, but it's better than nothing. So it should all be connected. That should all be doing something, maybe? I don't really know. We will see. So that's going to be filling up. So that gets 400 litres a day. And this doesn't get anything. I don't quite know how to get that started. Do I have to shout at Cake? I might have to shout at Cake to go and... Or someone. I'll shout at someone to go and boop some buttons on the old console bit to make some fuel and whatnot. It'll be fine. I can't see anything going wrong with that very, very simple setup. And our freezer is full of crap. As the potato harvest is coming in and I have nowhere to put the damn stuff. Murphy is doing... Murphy can do this. Very briefly. Well, Murphy, good work. For 30 seconds there. We'll figure out this fuel production eventually. Maybe. I don't really know if we will. Dogs, you're having a good old... You're good, doing good. You're building some stuff. Oh, Zav and Spooky have formed a bond. Hey! I know, like, characters having bonds with the animals does make them much happier. So... That is good. So yeah, Gamora bonded with Ethan. Aaron is bonded with dogs, and now Spooky is bonded with Zav. So that's cool. So yeah, it gives them generally, I think it gives them all a positive mood buff, about 5, if I remember correctly. I love. Okay. I love that the mood buff for Zav with their husband is 3, with their pet mega spider is 5. Zav is happier about having a pet spider than Zav is of their husband. I mean, I'm not gonna be one to judge. I would never be one to judge. However, I'm not sure that's quite the right way round. But, you know, there you go. Whatever makes it work for you folks. The hay rots away the storage. Don't really care about that because it only gets eaten by the guinea pigs. So, yeah, over time that's going to rot away. But we don't really care about it. This chem fuel has been terrible for growing. Why is it not growing? Is it just because of the drought? Why is that... I don't know why that isn't growing. It should be. It just isn't. I guess the drought has screwed the chem root up. That's a pain. I mean, yeah, the rest of our crops are growing, which is good. It's a shame that isn't, because that makes a nuisance for us. But yeah, what can I do at this point? The hay is still growing, I think. Yeah, oh yeah, the hay's growing fine. We've got stacks of hay around here, and most of it will last for plenty of time. So I'm not worried about any of that whatsoever. Pump fuel until, I don't know, until like 300 is reached, maybe. Pump lots of fuel, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what a good amount of fuel is. 1,500 seems like a good amount of fuel. Let's just make all the fuel in the world, if possible. Oh, hello, Evie. Hello, girl. Hello. You're going to come say hello. You are going to say hello to the audience. You've not realised I'm streaming. Because you're normally quiet and shy and you don't meow when the microphone's on. Apollo doesn't care. You're going to headbutt the microphone now, aren't you? Oh, dear. Don't sit on the keyboard, Eve. Oh, you want to go on your cat tree? Hold on, I've just got to move. No, you're going to come back. Okay, that's fine. Eve can't decide whether she wants to sit on my lap or whether she wants to sit on the cat tree. I don't know whether you'll have heard the meow on the microphone. It's one of those things really difficult to tell. No, and Eve's away. So, you know, there's that. I'm going to stick that there, and we're going to see if that works. And as expected, the dog's woken up. Hello, Apollo. Yes, you heard Eve getting attention, and that means you have to wake up, and now you need attention as well, don't you? Bloody pets. Ricker's going to do some pumping of that. What have we got going on here? Mayor of Grayborough Settlement Hills, apparently the notorious Henry Mad Stones Jensen, is hiding out in the vicinity. Strange is asking us to bring Mad Stones to one of their settlements for a grand sum of 4,000 silver, double if alive. They're hiding in a safe house, and it's probably guarded. No. Nope. Definitely not going to be doing that. It's just a huge unnecessary risk. Ricker, I mean, we could make some more sculptures, but I'm going to wait until we've got some jade, because the steel ones are worthless. I guess we can make some marble sculptures. Or we can make some slate sculptures. Actually, yeah, let's make some slate sculptures. Why not? Let's make some slate sculptures. That seems like a fun idea. It keeps Rickert busy and it keeps Rickert happy. Rickert likes making the sculptures, and the slate ones are vaguely valuable. Hopefully no dog farts today. Apollo's seems to be not having as bad a day. Sometimes you get the bad fart days with the dog, and then some days he's fine. You know, never know what you're gonna get. In general, he's not too bad. I don't know what the other day was going on with him. It's just, yeah, some days he has the farts. But having since changed his food over, he's generally a less farty dog. But can still. Holy crap! We've got loads of chem fuel. Okay, I like that. Could somebody pick that up? Okay, that actually produced more chem fuel than I thought it was going to, which is really, really good. That's really good news. Yes, keep producing stuff. Oh, this is wonderful news. Okay, we've got chem fuel production, not sorted, but good. The drought is ending. Also, happy days. We can go back to growing chem root as well. Oh, we'll be drowning in fuel before we know it, and then we'll have other problems. But oh, poor Andrew. How old is Andrew? 6 years old. It's not bad for a guinea pig. It's not bad innings for the guinea pig. I mean, of our guinea pigs, where have we got? Carly's. So we've got Christine's 3, Carly's 2, JD's 2, Lado's 2, Terey's 2, Andrew's 6. Krusty is an old German Shepherd. 13 years old. Krusty's doing good. Actually, I never unrestricted all of the Germans and the donkeys to wander around. And the spiders, so they can go back to unrestricted. Drake is 24. Drake is by far and away the oldest animal in the colony. It's a 5-year-old hare. That's doing well. Yeah, cool. Do I build another mortar? I mean, I'm tempted. More mortars is generally more good. You know, we can fire out a bunch more ammo at any attacking, and it will be helpful dealing with sieges. We can just propel mortar shells at anything around. Not that we've had a siege for a very long time, but it's about to go. No, it's not about to go winter. What am I talking about? Talking nonsense. It's about to go autumn. Yeah, let's build another auto mortar. Sorry, whoever's bedroom is Ethan. Your bedroom is. I mean, where do I want? I'm tempted. Okay, so I'm tempted to put a mortar somewhere like here. Or do I? I'm tempted to put one a little further away so it can kind of cover areas where those ones might not be able to get to. But it will be more difficult to rearm. Not that rearming them is a massive concern most of the time. This field here isn't used, so don't think it's going to be a problem sticking one there. Let's do that. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. So yeah, we've still got full as well. We've got plenty of fuel hanging around. I don't know what happens. It's not drilling a huge amount. It's all good. Yeah, okay, this is a cool little system. I'm sure you could get bloody Factorio levels of nonsense going on with all of this at some point if you really want to. It's kind of nice that I can... if I need fuel, I can just send someone over there, focus them working that terminal, and... yeah, that is a good little system. That is a very full freezer of things. I mean, the one thing I could do, I could lose the strawberry fields. We have a strawberry field in here. Okay, what do we reckon, chat? Do I turn the strawberry field into a freezer? What do you think? We have hydroponics for strawberries. We also have so much food. Apollo, was that a yes on the freezer? Or was that a no on the freezer? 2 barks for yes, 1 bark for no? Or just silently stare out the window. Apollo, you are useless at this game, you know? Oh, crap. I'm going to have to do something about this freezer situation. I guess... we can maybe store... well, we've got a lot of potatoes. Let's store potatoes in there. Yeah, I think we get away. It'll suck to lose the strawberry field, but we've got strawberries being grown elsewhere. We've got corn, we've got pumpkins, we've got more than enough food. So I think it is the way to go. Do I have enough marble to continue? I don't know why I've ended up building marble walls down here, but you know, it is the way that it has gone. Let's also, while we're here, let's pave that. Sort out something over there. We can build fields anywhere at the end of the day. The important thing, so to speak, storage for all of this is very, very significant. So, yeah, we can get on that. That'll be fine. Eventually, they're going to focus on building the path. That wasn't really the most significant bit of all of this, but it's fine. Sorry to the great fields of strawberries. Marble door will have a door there and a door there. I know they have to kind of walk through the fields a little bit, which I should have maybe put the wall 1 in. probably would have been a sensible thing to do, actually. But shush. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. I am a complete and utter professional, and there is no way any of this is going to go wrong. Actually, I don't even know if I want to harvest that, because I don't know where to put it. I wonder if we just immediately change that floor to concrete. Or, okay, hold on. Let's just cancel that. Cancel all of that. We'll just. So my hope is that when I put the floor to concrete, the plants will get harvested. If they don't get harvested, I don't care. If they don't get harvested, it's too much of a pain in the arse anyway to store everything that I don't actually have space for. We will get probably 3 aircon units here. Would be a good idea. 2, 3 to make sure we keep. Make sure we keep the temperature down to a suitably cool level. So yeah, Luke, are you going to harvest the plant first? Or no, you're just going to drop everything off. That's fine. Don't know if any oil production has happened. Maybe a little bit, but not much. Yeah, and then we'll just fill this full of barrels and then prepare for more of the harvesting when it happens. Seems like a good plan to me. What could go... Don't say it. Rickert, on the sculpture making duty. Have you made some more for us? Title, A Seed. This sculpture is an illustration of Rickert polishing the surface of a small... Did we already make one of those? Have you made another sculpture about you making sculptures? Death with Struggle. Sculpture represents a walnut tree. There is a devil in the background. Almost every shape in the image seems to be well balanced. Sure. I guess that's a thing. Let's go to a poker table. So yeah, Rickert's made 2 sculptures about them making sculptures now. You did have one over here that was you making a sculpture. Come on, where's your creativity? Rickert, you're slacking. You're slacking on the creativity side here. I'm a tad disappointed. I expect better from you. You've done some wonderful things with sculptures, but you're getting a little lazy. You're getting a little repetitive. We need to freshen it up, I think. Good dog for carrying. Who is that? Who is Krusty? Well done for carrying random bits of jade around. Bloody bugs. I hate bugs. I hate bugs. I hate bugs. Oh, this is an awkward one. Okay, a plus point. The plus point is the ship chunks are so close to the base. When they attack us, they won't run back, I don't think. So, yeah, I don't think they're likely to... I think that once we aggro them, they will just charge the base. I have 3 fully armed mortars. So, you know, we will just unleash all 3 in one go. And the problem is, though, I'm likely going to have to just turn them off straight away. The mortars aren't likely to fire more than once because... Hey, we'll learn how to build the last bit of the ship. Because they're going to get too close to our base. Dogs have no uncle. We're going to have to be very careful with the fields as well. I mean, we will just draft everybody, I think, when the moment comes for this. But, yeah. This is going to be... We'll let them build this freezer first, and then I guess we go attack the bugs. That's probably the way to go, right? Unless the bugs spawn. I don't know how close we can get before they spawn. I don't want Murphy and Blanco aggroing them accidentally. Ooh, no, it's fine. Longbow will aggro them very, very intentionally. But that'll happen in a bit. Might do it. No, you know what? We are going to do it now. I was going to wait until the freezer was built, but it can wait. Cake, go get that. Luke, your job is to snipe. Longbow, your job is the horrible one. It will be to snipe, but just bear with. Vanessa, shoot everything. Zav, you're a shotgun. You can go on the front line. Kyle, you also have a shotgun. You can go down there. Blanco, you have a shotgun, but not a great shot. You can go in that gap. Ethan, you can shoot over a turret. Striker, you're having a sleep. I don't think we're going to need you, so you can continue resting. Gliska, you can go there. Tony, you can go in that little corner. Murphy, you can hang back there in case things go wrong, and Ricker can have a sleep. Okay. Everybody to their positions. Longbow is going to start the world's ridiculous mission. Every animal back to the roaming animal area. Okay, what we want to do is hold these doors open and hope everyone is in position. Once everyone is in position, Longbow will plink the bug ship. Actually, Longbow can literally stand in the doorway and plink the bug ship. Okay, and then Longbow will run away. And there goes one mortar shell. And we will not hold fire on the others. They can shoot at stuff. Longbow. Run. Okay. Longbow. In position at the back somewhere behind stuff so you can't shoot, can't get shot. The first wall, the first line of turrets will go down. They are weak. But that's the point. They are the sacrificial turrets. That's literally their job. However... Okay. So these are holding fire because I don't want them mortaring our walls because these are strong. Funnily enough, those will wreck stuff. There has been an explosion down there. And then the expected bits of wall exploded. A cargo pod of weapons has fallen, which is cool, but this was not the time. What have you dropped us? A marble hatchet. You know, not the best piece of weaponry in the world. The bugs have failed to breach the wall. Okay. Good news. And then... what's bled out over here? Well, that larvae's dead. What killed that? Oh, auto mortar. What has bled? Oh, the donkey got mortared. Whoops. Sorry. Don't worry, the pets are all back in their areas. The auto mortars will be unleashed. Wasn't the greatest shooting from them there. Could you lot just fire at that? I don't really want to move anybody forward, but yeah, just take some shots at them. I'm surprised the bugs haven't all rushed in. Really surprised the bugs haven't all rushed in with how close they all are to the spawn. And how close they are to our base. They just decided not to. The mortars will fire again soon. Some more are now going to charge. Which is fine. It's kind of, I mean, this is what we want, really. We want them to charge at our defences while everyone is there paying attention. They'll run through the gap in the wall, but that's fine. I will stop the mortars from firing at this point. We'll take out the second wave of bugs. One of the big mega spiders is down. Next mega spider is going down and has gone down. These things are tough. These things are seriously tough. They're taking an absolute battering and still going. That one's finally gone down. That one there has finally gone down. Right, Gliska. Use the mega sword. Everyone else, I'm going to undraft you for a minute. Gliska has got a horrible job, but it is an important one here. So we've probably killed half the bugs. We've got essentially 3 bit left. What? Finish off Mega Scarab. Okay. So we're going to let everyone get back to their business. Can I tell... can I rebuild the walls before we go for a round 2? That's the question here. Let's get a slate wall back on the go. And then I guess a marble wall up there to kind of finish that off. As long as there's no reason for anybody to wander out, I'm not too fussed. So the freezer construction, don't worry, there are no gaps. They can't break in here. That is still a solid door. The problem I've got, actually, is this lot working on the fields. If they aggro bugs working on these fields, we've got problems. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on Blanco and Murphy to make sure they don't do something dumb like this. Murphy, run. Okay, the bugs have gone to sleep. So what we know is, at night time, the bugs aren't actually going to do crap all. The bugs won't attack at night. So it's perfect for us. We can... That's not growing, as I say. We need to delete the growing zone. We need to zone... stockpile zone. We'll go in there. We will copy settings, paste settings... And then those 3 will be on -6. So this is a fantastic, huge storage area, which is what we want. Then tomorrow morning, we will... It's another arms dealer, we don't really need that. But we will work... Oh, Murphy, I'm sorry, I forgot to undraft you. Anyway, tomorrow morning, we will then go and attack the bugs again. I could actually, maybe... Will they fire the bugs? I don't know why they're not firing at the bugs. No, some of the bugs are asleep. But... Really? You were firing at them before. Well, I know what Longbow's job will be tomorrow. I don't envy Longbow. Longbow has the worst job. Now, admittedly, they do have the heaviest armor, but Longbow has a terrible job, and it's basically piss off the bugs and run away. H2G2, thank you very much for the donation, saying the first FailRace Limerick writer was me. Now, many Limerick writers I see, their diverse creativity, humour, wit, and joviality makes my heart sing out with glee. Oh, so I did a terrible job of reading that one. However, very very good indeed. Yeah, I believe you were the first one to do FailRace Limericks, but I love the creativity we get with them. Everyone far better than I would be. Also, I'd just like to point out, you know what I said about Apollo didn't have the farts? Why did I say something? Why did I have to say something? He's been absolutely fine all day. Bloody dogs. Oh, my office stinks, and I know whose fault it is, Apollo. At least he didn't run over to me. Or at least he didn't run over to me, fart, and then run away like he did last time. Bioengineering supplier. Oh, we've had all the traders turn up now at the end of this. It should be refrigerated. That should be... Why is it outdoors? Because no one's built the pissing door. Luke. Oh, you're already building the door. Okay, that's fine. Okay, look, build that door, and then once that door is built... Yeah, we're going to... Pretty much what I was expecting to have happen. Right, okay. The door is built. Oh, you morons, Luke. Dogs. get in that way because you've left the door open for the bugs. However, I'm going to basically be drafting everybody regardless. So, it's time to fight a war again. Longbow, your mission will be to hang around by the doors for a second. Cake, your mission, basically to stand there and wait if you need to stab something. Gliska, your job is the same. I know it's not very exciting, but it could be very important. Vanessa, just making sure no one's wandered where they shouldn't. Your job is to shoot everything. Zav, your job is to shoot everything. Kyle, shoot everything. Blanco, also shotgun everything. Please walk in a sensible manner over there. You did. Ethan, you've got some slightly better range, so you can go back there. Where is Longbow? Longbow can shoot over the turrets. Tony can maybe shoot over someone's shoulder, or shoot over the turret. Back there. Murphy's asleep, that's fine. Ricker's making a sculpture, so that's all good. You two, get over there. Yeah, what we'll do actually is we'll stack them up there, I think. Right. Long box, almost ready for the horrible, horrible mission of aggro bugs and run away. Longbow. I said over there. Sorry, that was on me. Striker. You might be on defense duty this time as well. I know you don't normally end up on this because you're normally asleep at this time. Right, are these held open? They are. For Longbow. Okay, I think we're going to have to venture out slightly further. Okay, change of plan, Longbow. Run away. You've definitely aggroed enough bugs. No, they've turned back. Okay, no, them ones aren't. Oh, crap. I pressed the wrong... I was busy firing that. Well, some bugs have got in. Oh, crap. Ah, crap. Gliska, save Longbow. Okay, I think actually the dog saved Longbow. Why are those doors not shut? Why are the doors not shut? Well, that's just bloody fantastic. Anybody want to answer why the damn doors decided just to not shut when we needed it to? Oh god, Bella, look out. Why are the doors broken? We've just managed to leave the doors open to the base. Cake's got a tiny bit injured. Cake, undraft and go to the hospital. I tell you what, Gliska, that sword has done something very good. Right, Gliska, I'm going to try and get you to shut the doors for us. Okay, now that door seems to be working at least. Right. Oh, where that's going to go. That's obviously just going to run back to its base, I think. Well, that's fine. I'm going to undraft everybody again. That didn't really go how I wanted it to. Can the mortars give something a clonk? Yep. Oh, lovely shooting. I probably shouldn't have undrafted everyone. We might be about to get into a lot of trouble here. They may... Okay, and everybody was undrafted very briefly, and I think we're going to need everyone back again. about to go and get everybody onto a normal... Okay, well, Cake's in the hospital. Kyle, you're tending to Cake. Alright, everybody, get back up here. Sorry. It's a slight emergency. Dog stuff dog is probably going to go to bed, I should think. Blanco, get up here. Ethan. Striker's going to bed. It's just in case they do make it all the way to the base. Murphy's just determined to get... You know, Murphy, I do admire the work ethic. I'm not going to lie. Your work ethic is astonishing. There are bugs everywhere, and literally anybody would use that as a wonderful excuse not to do any work. But Murphy's out there. Murphy's out there harvesting the fields with their trusty axe in hand in case something goes wrong. I mean, they're good at stabbing stuff. So, you know, they're ready if needs must and everything. And the bugs have run all the way there and then turned around. Oh, you stupid bugs. I would rather you just attacked at this point. I mean, you're going to run back just in time to get mortared again. And then you'll run back. And we're going to be stuck in this fish. So I'm trying to do this in such a way that minimises casualties, right? Really, you're not going to fire. Longbow, can you piss off a bug? There we go. Piss off a bug so the mortars will at least fire at it. Alright, Longbow, run away. Okay. The bugs really don't seem to care all that much. How have I got these these lazy bugs? These bugs just do not care one bit that we're taking pot shots at them and that we're mortaring them. I've never seen bugs care so little about stuff like that. Longbow, run. Oh, that one has just got mortared to crap. But again, it's just that one. There's a boom rat wandering about, but that one there has made it in. It was an arms dealer, but I wasn't too fussed about them. That's why I didn't bother. Okay, you know what? Everyone else can go about their normal day for the moment. Okay, take it back. And maybe not everyone go about their normal day because they're pissed off the bugs again. Oh! What is the betting? They bloody turn around the second they get to the base. I'm so sorry, characters. Sorry, chat as well. This has been a little bit of a panic station session. But I genuinely don't know when they're going to actually assault the base properly. And that's the problem, is that if we're just half-assed doing this, if they do assault the base, we're in loads of trouble. So I've kind of got to be a little bit careful here. Okay, so Gliska can go there. Tony, you're a half-decent shot. You can go there. Longbow, camp out behind the turrets. Are you really just going to turn around? Some of them have. Hold fire on the mortars. Oh, cat. No, Bella. I need to change an area very quickly. Clear allowed area. Roaming animals. Do not go out there. Christ. No, 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 no. Don't go out there. That's dangerous. That's a bad area. I don't need you opening the door. Bella, you've almost opened the door and killed us all. Oh. Where are you going? You've left the safe area. A random cat has nearly screwed us over completely. Jesus Christ, that was unnecessary. Tell you what, there's a mortar shell in there that has decimated everything. I think they're going... Are they attacking? I'm not actually too fussed, right? Everybody... Undraft. Oh, please be walking past the bugs. I'll tell you what, if you aggro the bugs for me, that'd be awesome. I actually think the kill squad can probably deal with the bugs now. That should be fine. We will, yeah, send kill squad out in the morning. Longbow, you are doing that really stupidly, by the way. Evie! Hello. Exactly, I do agree. Eve just wanted to have a little meow as she came past. That was all. How are you doing, Eve? Are you having a good evening? You haven't had to deal with bugs. So that's probably good. Oh. I mean, as effective as the kill squad is, I am genuinely still slightly concerned about it. Fighting some of this stuff. I might take Gliska with the sword along with the kill squad because that thing's done some damage. Here, Gliska absolutely obliterated stuff and took you know, say a fair beating. I didn't actually get hit at all. They were in melee combat for a while and took no damage, so I'm going to say Gliska's pretty bloody good at that stuff, which is very helpful indeed. And then the rest of the colony is back to normal. The plants are dying in the cold. I don't care that much. I mean, I care a little bit, of course, but it's not the biggest concern. I can't do anything about it, so, you know, the cold snap's going to happen. We've got loads of food. We've got hydroponics indoors for the rest of it. So, yeah, I mean, it's not great, but it's not completely... It's not going to completely wreck our colony, basically. What I am going to do is we're going to be prepared this time. I know, it's crazy. It's absolute madness, but I am going to be prepared with my storage to, you know, make sure that we can store as much stuff as possible. If Eve would wear a microphone, I would. Although if I gave her a microphone, what she'd do is bugger off around the house and not want to do anything. Apollo, you can't chase the cat. Apollo, I say being useless today. You haven't. I think so. Apollo, being a Malinois, loves to run, loves to chase stuff, and all of that sort of thing. So I'll regularly go and throw a ball for him to go and chase. He loves it. It's one of his favourite things. And he is normally really, really good. As in, I can chuck the ball... So I have a throwing stick for it. And I can chuck the ball incredibly, or as far as I possibly can, and he will go bounding after it and grab it and carry it back. Today, Apollo was tired, and today Apollo lost the ball in the field multiple times, wasn't paying attention to where it went at all, and we spent as much time trying to find the ball as we did actually playing fetch, because somebody couldn't keep track of it, and apparently, despite, you know, being a dog, with much better senses than I, we couldn't find the ball. So I think Apollo was having just a bit of a tired day. So you can't now go and chase the Eevee around when you are incapable of finding a ball in the field. Well, like, you saw the ball, you didn't pay any attention to the ball, and then you lost it. And yes, now the cat's climbing on top of the cabinets that you really can't reach. You can jump high, but you can't jump as high as an Eve. Alright? Don't get any silly ideas. Yes, she's on the cabinet, you can't get her. Now you're going to complain. She's gone, dog. She is long, long out of reach for you. It is morning. I think it might be time for Kill Squad to assemble and take on the bugs. By the look of it, there are 3 bugs. The Shaman Merchant buggered off. Wherever the hell it's gone. Where they went because it got too cold. Meh. What can I do? Right. Kill Squad. Assemble. It will be Longbow, Luke, Vanessa, Zav. I guess we'll take Gliska in case they get close. Murphy and Ethan. You can all come along. 7-person Kill Squad. to go and deal with these bugs. So, I mean, the first thing that this lot will be doing is they are going to boop out. Oh, Gliska, maybe not have you assigned to charging at the actual bits. You're more to deal with if a bug gets close, but up until then, you know, don't worry yourself. Oh, I forgot Murphy's a melee combatant. Okay, Murphy, I take it back. Go to do your normal business. You lot are going to be in charge of taking out the spider. Focus on the spider. Jesus, there. Kill squad is good. I mean, I wouldn't leave them out here against a large number of people. Like against the main horde of the bugs. However, that shows you how powerful the kill squad is when it needs to be. I mean, we are mostly just now mopping up what's left of the crashed spaceships. You know, not much interesting on them. We'll get some steel, some components. Nothing we don't already have, really. Attack that. And attack that to finish it off. And everyone's done. Good work. Bugs have been dealt with. 150 steel. 48 components. Actually, that's more than I thought there was going to be. Not too shabby. Good work, folks. I'm pretty happy. Noodlebrain asking how do your cats and dog get along? Pretty well, actually. Apollo is very well aware that the cats are the boss, and I don't have any problem. I have more problems with the cats at the moment. Abaddon doesn't like. Well, Abaddon and Eve started fighting, and yeah, they've not got on very well. They've had some issues. So yeah, the Apollo and the cats is great. He does like to. I think he wants to play with the cats a lot, and the cats aren't interested in that particularly, and he hasn't quite figured out how to play with cats or anything like that. And he can sometimes annoy the crap out of Eve, but in general, she gives him a bop, and he will leave her alone. So. Yeah, he knows his place, and his place it goes cats, human, dog. I think that's how it works. He listens to me, and he's currently, buddy, you can't chase Eve around, okay? You can't do it. She can jump further than you. She can climb places you can't because you're far too big, and she will bat you one, and then you will come whining to me the second she bats you. I mean, it's quite funny. He's a big dog. In fact, he's actually big for a Malinois as well. And he gets bopped around the face by Eve, and he immediately comes crying to me. Like, I know it shouldn't happen per se, but it is very funny when you have big dog running away from the mean little cat. I mean, Eve is a chonky cat, but still, yeah, it is quite funny. It is quite funny. Right, we're clearing all these. So these four here are going to be storage for corn. These four. Oh, can I not change them all in one go? That's annoying. These four are going to be storage for potatoes. Let's do that. Then the other ones will be storage for probably berries. Not that we've got much more coming in now. Oh, why do they have to store this crap in a really weird way? They have to store it stupidly. These half-assed building techniques do my head in. Alright, this one can be pumpkins. I guess we just go copy settings, paste. That works. And yeah, the other ones can be berries when they finish building it, or they can just stick random herbal. Why have you put yayo? Oh, I know why you put yayo in there, because I didn't open the drug shed. Whoops. Drug shed is open for business. There's 80... Oh, Ethan's definitely going to have been at that at some point. Ethan! Crap. That was my fault. I forgot to put the drugs in the drug room. I hold my hands up. I did that. I made a small error, and now there are drugs randomly around the place. We didn't. Yeah, beans that one up royally, didn't we? Oops. Right, so if we then go... This one here was going to be the berries, wasn't it? Oh. Copy. Paste. Paste. And paste. Okay, that's some new... things. Who has all... Okay, Vanessa's carrying the drugs. I trust Vanessa with the drugs. Vanessa's not going to be the problem. I mean, yeah, it's one thing having a little hidden room where we can hide the drugs. It's another thing having Ethan literally walking past drugs and expecting them not to do something. You know, that's on me. That was very, very poor decision-making by me there. Oh, shall we have a look at some sculpture work? We haven't looked at Rickert's sculptures for a while because we were dealing with other things. Death by Victory. What a name. This piece illustrates a hamlet. The scene takes place inside a township built near a cove. Well, that Death by Victory sounds like a more exciting thing than that. Death by Struggle. Oh, this is a walnut tree with a devil in the background. What a terrible sculpture that one is as well. Come on now, where are the interesting ones? That was a seed. That was the one we've already seen. Rickert, you are slacking. Book with cruelty. This carving resembles an eel eating an onion. A snake poses off to one side. The work is shaded in hues of blue and grey. Sure. Sure. Rickert, your storytelling is lacking currently. You're really, really not doing a good job with the old storytelling right now. You gotta do better, my friend. But alas, what can we do? Let's go check. I think we've just double check and make sure we didn't miss a bit of ship somewhere. As far as I'm aware, we dealt with it. Slightly at this point, we haven't dealt with any human raids. Again, we're going to go for another stream. I mean, we're coming towards the end, and we've gone through an entire another stream, and there has been very little in the way of human contact almost in this. While all the bug nonsense was going on. Oh, who needs warm clothes? Hold on. 2 of your colonists. Vanessa? Oh, because the flak jacket takes away where the parka would go. I mean, so I know t-shirt isn't great for temperature. I guess maybe we could make... Can we make a scarf? Can we make some gloves, perhaps? Can add that on the list of things that we need. Possibly. Tare, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, whilst it's momentary quiet, can we have a boom rat called Killed Off? I don't think we have any left, I'm afraid. I think I sold the boom bats that turned up. Do we have a boom rat? If we get one, we can try, but I don't think we're going to get one, unfortunately. Yeah, in all of this. But if we come across one, then absolutely. Yeah, we'll make some gloves. We can hopefully give those to Vanessa or anyone else with this cold snap. I mean, we haven't had to worry too much about temperature before. And I mean, to be fair, it's not like we're really too bad out in the cold. It's not the worst thing in the game. Shall we... what shall we research? I haven't really been looking much into this. Spaceship. I love how your faction tech level is industrial. What do I need to have faction tech level at Spacer, considering I can literally build the entire spaceship at this point? I feel like it's a little bit of an oversight. by that, the fact that I can literally build a spaceship, yet my tech level is apparently not spacer, which is really weird. How much does trooper armor cost to build? Is this very expensive? It might be better than... It's not going to be better than the recon armor. It might be good armor to go for. Maybe we'll look for that. Nuclear power sounds like a possible. I'll get some advanced batteries. That's always going to be helpful. We have a load of chem fuel hanging around, but we're not currently massively needing it. That is fully armed. That is fully armed. That is fully armed. We have some mortar shells hanging about. I feel like we need a lot more people who are good at... Do we build another one of these tables? That's the question. Do we build a second machining table? I might do it, actually. Build a copy down here. So that we can have multiple projects going on at once. While, Dog 7 Uncles does a great job building the mortar shells, preparing the mortar shells for us. We could... potentially have someone also build it. So if we have this one here. So this one here, we'll get rid of that. So this one here's entire job is to make explosive shells. And then down here we can be making some flak jackets. We've got 6 more I want to make. We'll stick that job down there and it can, hopefully keep folks busy. Now, do we have the chem fuel? I mean, we can make the chem fuel to build some flamethrower turrets. Do I bother? I mean, we're just blowing up our own walls a lot today. Which does make me wonder whether there's a better plan for down here. Flame turrets were good because it made the creatures run away. That was what made them strong. And it set fire to the trench and the creatures didn't want to run across the trench. I think maybe we go back to flame turrets. I think the sort of the military turrets there were just woefully ineffective, really. Actually, they can go up there. I think we've changed slightly this area. Because there's now more grass than there was before, which I don't want about because it gets set on fire. I think the wall shape's changed a little bit. Maybe we extend this wall back down there. Definitely we put a wall there. Shredder turrets, I don't think I have that. Either I don't have that mod or I don't have it researched. We could probably, maybe pulse charge defenses would be a good thing to do at some point. I don't think I have a shredder. I swear I have had that at some point. What the hell is one of these? So I'm just having a flick through here. Siege breaker armor. That sounds amazing. A suit of heavy powered armor built for increased protection while still maintaining mobility. I bet that's unfathomably expensive to make, but that looks cool. Repulsor technology was what I got interested by. Large shield generator. An ultra-tech device that projects a large energy field around itself to protect everything inside but consumes a huge amount of power. Works through walls. Shield generators only activate when there is an active threat present, such as a raid or an artillery bombardment. Otherwise they stay inactive. So, I mean, that... I don't know whether that power consumption is in full... If 4,800 is full beans, basically. That could be useful for the spaceship. Salvage laser weapons. I mean, laser weapons, are these things good? I'm going to presume so. That's just an EMP pistol. There's a laser sword. I like a laser sword. It's just a lightsaber. That's a lot of research to do. Laser targeting. Charge rocket launcher. There's some pretty bloody cool stuff. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of power. But... like, I could have a shield. I could try and research a shield, like a bubble shield like that. However, if it killed my power, we'd be sitting ducks. It'd be really bad. So we might have to be a little bit careful with that. Are these... Okay, we've got darkness. Apparently Ricker is going for a metal album at the moment. This work bears portrayal of a solitary aardvark near a boulder. Sure, Ricker. Patience number 2. This piece depicts Longbow putting together a crude oil storage while covered in grime. The crude oil storage appears to tower above Longbow. The work symbolises struggle. The scene takes place inside a village built near a cave. Well, that's, you know, Longbow has a sculpture, and it's an excellent, the best thing is it's an excellent quality sculpture. There we go, Longbow. You can have your build. I mean, it's not quite as exciting as some sculptures, but it was you building an oil storage thing. That big old oil storage barrel. Wonderful stuff. That's fine. Dogs of Oracle is building some flak jackets. The cold snap's over, but it's too late really for our crops. I don't think we'll get anything growing before winter. We won't get anything growing before winter. What I'm going to do... I'm not even going to bother sowing anywhere, because even if we do... We've only got like 7 days. So even if we got something sown, it would die before we got any use out of it. So why waste the time sowing the stuff? It's just going to die before we harvest it. I guess like nah, because it's going to take a day until it's warm enough. Like 3 days until stuff's really actually started growing. And yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. Ethan, I swear we had 112 drugs. Are we going to have words? Okay, well you don't seem high. I feel like we're going to have to do just mandatory drug tests constantly on Ethan. Well, I do believe that we have come to an end of our time today. I mean, we've had a couple of raids, but nothing massively challenging. We've fought it around. I mean, the biggest thing that we've got going on is we've made oil and made fuel. This setup. This is the most progress we've made today, and this is good. This is important stuff. We can produce chem fuel at a pretty good rate when we need to, which is fantastic. We can, that really, really good news. That's fantastic news. We've got a new mortar. We've got ammo coming in now at a decent enough rate. Very helpful. Rickert's been busy making sculptures. We've got a fairly large amount of money. We've fended off the bugs. I never really felt massively comfortable with the fight against the bugs, though. We do need to up our defenses a little bit here. I'm not quite sure how. I don't really want to go crazy on the turret. I could line this whole thing up with military turrets, but if I did, the second one blew up, they'd all go up. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know yet. We will have to wait and see if I can come up with a better system. Perhaps we'll build like a little alcove somewhere along here, maybe, like amongst the barbed wire. That would be actually that would be a terrible idea, you know. If we built a wall back here, so that the bugs would, or any raiders would have to turn and go to that and then get shot in the back. That could actually be really good. That might be what I do. That might be what I change. Oh, we've got boom rats apparently invading. Yeah, so if I built like, much like we've got like the little notch down here. If I built another one up here that bugs would have to run in, or bugs or anyone would have to run into and sneak through. What is going on with these boom rats? Why are they determined to run into the mid-base? That's 4 who've just run the gauntlet to go into our base. What are you doing? We've been invaded by just wildlife. Well, that's a weird turn of events. Anyway, are you running in there just to get hay? That's new. I guess they're hungry. Maybe there's not that much food about. We're just feeding them. I mean, I don't really care too much because, you know, we never eat all the hay anyway. It just rots away in storage most of the time. And the rats come in, and another boom. So normal rat. We've got a lot of boom rats that aren't tame, but they just wanted some food. Sure, that's a thing that's going on. Well, yeah, there we go. I think I know what I'm going to do with the defences next week. We have got oil coming in to make chem fuel. We've got flame turrets being rebuilt. We will be... There wasn't as many fires as I expected today, which is a positive note. Slight disappointment for those expecting that from the stream title. Oh, and a boom rat has self-tamed. Or boom bat, sorry. Well, there we go. Terre, we are going to be able to give you... Oh, wonderful timing. Geldof is here. Welcome to the colony. You've just managed to self-tame at the right moment. We are just a complete random zoo that has gone on just because we had hay. No69, thank you very much for the donation. So ignore this message, just continue editing the stream like a good streamer. Ignore the siege we sent as well. Was that the boom rats? Is that what you sent? Also, yes69, thank you for the donation. Saying, damn it all. And then Rob, thank you for the donation. Saying, and the cult is back, but you managed to counter the previous one, so we're now at 89. So I guess the cult of 89 has... Well, maybe not. Rob, thank you for another donation. Say, okay, now it is back. Indeed, the cult of 69 has now won the donation bar. I say thank you all very much for watching. Of course, a very big thank you to everybody who donated along the way. I apologise, we didn't really get to name anything because just nothing was here. No people have turned up. It's really annoying. They're just not able to recruit anyone. I might have to look into a mod to see if I can. Also, there was a mod I found that allowed me to tweak events that happen, and I might try and tweak it so that we're more likely to get human raids rather than to get bugs and mechs, just because I'd like a bit of variety. The bugs and mechs are a fine enemy, don't get me wrong, but I'd kind of like to see some of, you know, some actual human raids and stuff. But that will be a thing for next time. That'll be an adventure for next week. Also, no69, thank you for the donation. So you were saying? Apparently now the Cult of 70 is going to win. I have got to end tonight's stream, though. Of course, thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this evening's stream. I've had a good time. I always, as I said at the start, I always love playing some RimWorld. Our colony is doing pretty well. We're in a pretty good situation, pretty good position here. We need to make a lot more advanced components. Yet next week, we're going to be beefing up the defences. We might start building the rocket. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, the rocket might start getting built. We will be a long way from even turning it on. It'll probably be 3 or 4 more streams until we get to the point where we're turning it on. And that's... At best, it depends if we need a lot of advanced components. But, yeah, work might begin on the rocket. We shall see. But that, yeah, will be it for tonight. Also, Rob, thank you for another donation. Now it is the Cult of 69 back. Back controlling the donation bar. I will be back streaming on Friday. I am not sure what the plan is. I'm not sure if Carly's going to be able to join me for that one or not, hopefully, but we never know. I'll be streaming something. If Carly, I don't know what we'll be streaming if Carly can join me. I do know what I'm streaming. I'm not going to tell anybody, but I do know what I'm streaming if Carly isn't able to make it. However, we shall... we shall see. No69, thank you for the donation. Saying we're really doing this end of stream war. Apparently we are. Because the Cult of 70 is back there. But yeah, it'll be a good stream on Friday, whatever it might be that I or me and Carly end up streaming. So yeah, hopefully you will be able to join me for that one. However, yeah, is definitely, absolutely going to be it for this evening. Until next time, goodbye.